And so let's go ahead and get into it.
Hang out at all, Austin?
Huh?
Because I just got onto the other internet.
Hey guys, jump into business.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Just dragging all of you for your war crimes.
Okay. All right.
I switched over to the fucking tab. I'm like, why are there no Discord icons?
All right. So, with that, hey Austin, what happened last time on Valor Academy? Thanks, Austin. So last time on Valor Academy, everything went bad. Jace and Azumi woke up in gay baby jail for their Eldritch war crimes, and they found themselves in a sticky spot after it took a bit of convincing. The two agreed that they were going to make an escape. Now, forget the fact that the convincing came from somebody who was obviously greened, but yeah, they made their move and began sneaking through the Cauldron, the spooky extra-dimensional castle that Merritt uses as its primary base outside of the normal world. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, at Troy's birthday party, Suhaila explained everything that went down the day prior, and it was time for the kiddos to storm Merritt and save their gay babies. And so
Babies.
Yeah, and so they went and had a light confrontation with Aegis, who was here to collect them babies. They weren't happy that Merritt basically took their spot, and they were here to get them babies. Merritt, of course, was going to defend their babies and not let anybody take them. Back in the Cauldron, we came back to Jace and Azumi, who were sneaking about the castle, accidentally sending people to what would be certain death. And yeah, whoops, that guy's probably dead. And so
Can't confirm.
Yep, can't confirm. So I didn't see a body bag. Did you see a body bag? He's probably fine.
Investigation's still ongoing.
Yeah. And so eventually, they made their way back to the main area, while Elpis, Suhaila, and Ethan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who-
And Roland A.
Oh yeah, and Roland A showed up, trying to sneak in through the back door, while the other team of Nalani, Gacha,
Kid Troy.
Troy,
Michiko.
and Michiko tried to storm the front gate, being as loud as possible. The other group, the stealth group, made it inside and began making their way towards the center, the snake statue, which is, of course, the main means of transporting to the Cauldron. And things got wacky, things got wild, things got fun. Kid snuck in with the other crew, and everybody eventually made their way to the Cauldron, where Jace and Azumi were having a no good, very bad day. Merritt, led by Whisper and Dresden, were there ready to stop any attempt at escape when Jace made the move. Oh yeah, Flux also showed up at one point.
Flux helped us, yay!
Yeah, Flux showed up and helped kind of like solve the problem. Apparently, through her extra-dimensional research, she discovered that the entire problem with the green was that it was broken, and its brokenness had sort of made it downgrade from a godlike sentient, a godlike being that has evolved beyond the necessity of sentience to a sentient and crazy gemstone that was possessing people and causing it to want to spread. It sought wholeness, it just did not understand how to get it. And so Jace took a moment where he and the green acted as one. He took command from the green, I should say, state, and he fixed it, pouring the whole thing into himself and saving the day. After that, everybody got in trouble for their shenanigans. Lots of papers were signed. Lots of witness statements were made, and lots of people were very, very tired. Suhaila did a kind thing for our boy Ethan and guided him along towards the sweet boy that he doesn't know that he loves, and so yeah. Was there anything else that we wanted to touch on?
I don't believe so.
Yeah,
That's the whole.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
that's the whole thing.
the whole day.
So, let's go ahead and get into it. Me
and Elpis are grounded.
Yeah, you and Elpis are super grounded, which I'm sure we'll get into. Maybe this one? Yeah.
Oh.
Azumi,
Yeah.
you wake up the next day feeling exhausted, understandably so. You didn't sleep great. Just kind of tossing and turning, kind of just something, you went to bed with a lot on your mind. Most of all is sort of like that whenever you finally finish something and you think to yourself, oh, this huge thing that I've been dealing with for the past few months is finally over, you couldn't help but sort of feel like it's kind of like that anxiety that you get where it's like, is it though? Is it all really over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps coming back to that one event. It's like, no matter how much she dives into her memories, starts figuring things out that were correct and not correct, and kind of tries to get that clarity, there's that one sticking point. A third Roland. And she cannot deduce what that means, how true that is, how false that is, but something feels very off.
Yeah. You wake up kind of getting ready for school. It is Merritt has agreed to go ahead and reinstate the two of you, Jace and Azumi, back into Valor Academy, while they, sort of try to figure out any other side effects or long-term badness that might come as a result of the of your time with the green.
It's funny,
and-
Azumi doesn't know what after effects on her ability to use magic this has caused. She knows how to cast magic, but she hasn't cast magic since that day.
Yeah, and so you wake up. Your little alarm goes off, and you look around, and for the briefest of moments, you sort of see. It almost feels like you're seeing like a greenish fog in the room. As you sort of rub your eyes together and look forward, it goes away. Probably just the lights.
Really gotta change those bulbs. I'm sick of looking at green.
And so you crawl out of bed and you go get a shower, get dressed, all of your normal morning rituals type stuff. Oh, including your morning rituals where you pray for luck to the snake and all of the good things that might come your way.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you sort of get ready for school. Your dad is downstairs, or not downstairs, but your dad's awake and he's making breakfast for your mom, who is still resting in the infirmary. And you come out, you're ready for the day.
Mm-hmm. Very, very tired, stretching, walking away, big ol' yawn.
Oh, hey Zuzu.
Good morning, Dad.
How are you feeling?
Tired.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
But it's that
But-
good tired. I'm glad things are the way they are now, in a sense.
No, I know what you mean. Oh, we've been worried about that thing for months. I'm to be honest, I'm glad it's sorted.
She puts her hand over her chest. It's weird, like an extension of yourself you've just gotten used to for so long just isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it feels a little bit like maybe
it feels naked almost.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
And-
she just turns to her dad with a smile, is like,
I should go clothes shopping. There's probably a lot of cute new outfits I could find.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, all right. Well, I gotta head out to the infirmary, check on your mom, and then head to work. Just because a global crisis stops doesn't mean the work stops.
Yeah. Did you make breakfast, or should I head over to Mr. Rogers and see if he made anything?
Yeah, I've got you some pancakes.
Oh.
All good and ready. I went ahead and put them in the oven for you.
yeah, the oven.
Not on.
Keep them warm.
He just stores them in there.
Okay, I thought this was another weird JUCO cooking ritual.
It is.
Ah, shit!
and so yeah, he's sort of like, yep, they're in the oven waiting for you.
Azumi trying to bite her tongue. You can't change family, but she's really happy in this moment.
Thanks, Dad.
Gives him a big ol' hug.
Oh. And, he gives you a hug, and just like a big ol' hug, and he like spins you around and shit. Yeah. And he puts you down. All right. You have a good day at school.
Yep. Have a good day at work.
I'll see you when you get home.
With a smile on her face. You know what? Just for today, it doesn't matter. Oven pancakes are gonna be very delicious.
Yeah, you open it up. The oven's not on. There's just a big plate of pancakes in there for you.
I feel like this is a drag. Austin is judging me right now for something me and my family do. It's devastating.
It makes sense to put them in the oven because ovens.
Yeah, it keeps them warm.
Look, putting things in the oven to keep
God.
them warm is a normal thing. You do that normally with food.
We put it in the microwave.
Yeah. Not when it's on.
Yeah, they keep heat.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oh, he's gonna. I don't know why I put him that way. He's going out this way. Yep. And so, you get ready and you head out the door and you go to school.
Yeah,
I'm dying.
finishes her pancakes. Before she goes to school, she does the normal thing she does every morning and starts knocking on the Rogers estate.
Seems like they might have already gone out to work. And Jace, it doesn't appear to be home. Maybe he went to school first.
He's in the room. Oh, no, he's not.
Well, in Zumi's mind, she's knocking, and
And
the Rogers always suspect, like they always know that Azumi comes here to walk the school of Jace. But after a while, she's pretty confused. Doesn't know why. Pulls out her phone, text Jace like, "Hey, did you already leave?" Send. Waits a little bit longer.
Jace, do you get the text? Do you want to answer it?
Shit.
I imagine you have already gone to school one way or the other, from wherever you stayed last night.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll shoot her back like, he's already headed out. Because, shit, Merritt is farther away than where he probably is. I don't know.
Azumi gets a text back, puts on a little pout in her face. She always does this, but then she kind of remembers what happened last night, and is like, all right, that's fine, and makes her way to school.
Okay. You make your way through the main hallway of Merritt.
What's in the curse asset pile today? Oh,
Yeah.
Girls
girls in the curse asset pile.
Put him back. Whew, that was close. All right.
This guy is this a different guy? Is that the same guy?
It's pretty much always been the same guy.
I feel like it used to be a different, like, I feel like there used to be like a red one or a white one there.
Nah,
Has it always been a blue
the
one?
blue one. It's always been a blue one because he's like the
Okay.
only blue one.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay.
I remember because I was like, why does that guy get a special color?
Well, I mean, there's another one down here.
I feel like that one's not usually there though, is he?
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's usually there.
Maybe, I don't know.
I just remember
They're
when
they're
he
all
first-
Merritt people to me.
When he first popped up, everyone else was red except for him and this guy, and I was like, I guess white's the doorman color, and this guy is just black.
I believe I initially
I
had
realized it
them
was
set
blue.
up. I initially had them set up. Let me see what I named them. So the white one is the Merit Scientist. The blue one was the Merit Accountomancer, and the red one was the Merit Sorcerer.
Those are all very valid.
No valid.
And so yeah, you head off to you head off to school.
Yeah.
And so each of you, all of you, I should state, have received a text from Elpis indicating that she's going to be out today. Flux invited her to go explore some extra dimensional nonsense, and Elpis was like, "Yeah, I'll go ahead and take you up on that." And Miss Loftus leaves before the kids do. Now Miss Loftus leaves in the morning before the kids do because you got to go to work and take care of your early morning stuff, and she does not know that Elpis has chosen to do this.
Oh, this is
Yikes.
double grounded.
Double grounded.
Extra grounded.
Yeah,
Very minor thing. Suhela's icon doesn't have the nameplate visible.
Neither
Neither
does
does
Kid or
Jace.
Jace.
Neither does the boy.
Oh, Jace's,
Yeah, that's fair.
or kids. All the new
Let-
ones.
Let me change.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
Give our children their
100%
names,
why.
Austin. I was gonna say
Miss
feed our
Loftus?
children, but that's not what that means.
Miss Loftus, I'm sorry. I can't apologize on Elvis's behalf, but I am sorry.
Hmm.
Roma is sorry.
Roma is sorry.
It's okay. You could just
Kid
ride your
getting
mom
ready to
somewhere, it's
leave,
fine.
like, hey Elpis, are you coming? And Elpis like,
Kid who does
No.
Elpis's hair in the morning is like waiting.
Where
like,
is she? And
where
then
is
you
she?
know,
and he's
see
like,
your
I
phone.
almost walk home. I don't have a phone. I don't have.
Oh yeah, you don't have a phone. Well, she probably snuck in the middle of the night and was like, "Hey, I'm leaving. Bye."
And he was like, okay.
She has explained the situation to you one way
put
or
a
the
sticky
other.
note on
Put
kid's
on his
computer.
door. Yeah. I
Uh,
know. He's
yeah,
not
so
happy, but he knows.
so that first bell of the day rings and goes off, and she looks she starts calling roll, and she's like, "Wait a minute, where's Elpis?" She sort of like gives a bit of a glare. She looks over at you, kid.
And kid's like, just, She wasn't there when I woke up this morning.
Ooh.
What? We'll talk about this later. She just sort of like rubs her forehead annoyedly, and she's just, all right, kids. I hope everybody's been studying for their finals. I know that yesterday was a very hectic day for everybody, or for most of you, I imagine. Sam just kind of looks over at everybody and is like, "Sorry, I couldn't make it, guys."
Hi, Sam.
Ozzy too. Shiloh's like, "What are you guys talking about?"
Excluded.
Was there the whole fucking time.
She was there the entire time.
I like that it's canon that Sam showed up late. Like, oh shit, everything's already over.
Yeah, Sam rode the bike, and then Gatch is like, "Sorry, I disappeared, guys."
It's okay.
She looks like she's not too happy with herself.
Oh, gotcha.
And so, yeah, everybody's like, it's pretty much the word, like everything everyone is just talking about everything that went down yesterday. Kashmar is also kind of like, yeah, I helped.
Kashmar
He
helped.
did. He did help.
Good job, Kashmar.
Good job, Kashmar.
And yeah,
Suddenly reminded that there was indeed a final, and that is something that's going to be happening, and was like, "Oh, I have not studied for that."
yeah.
Yes.
I'm good, dude.
Everybody else is like really focused on Jace's eye, like
Yeah.
especially those who haven't seen it yet. They're just like, hey Jace, what's with the eye? Hey Azumi, you're not glowing.
Azumi's just not really sure how to address that, and they're just like, I'm not glowing anymore.
It's like the first day of Gray Ellie all over again.
Yeah.
The first day of Rush Kid all over again.
Suheila's like, all I did was change the direction I'm looking. And so yeah, everybody's like talking the school type stuff. Everybody's like comparing notes and experiences. They're like, oh yeah, I was over here fighting this greened person. Oh yeah, I was over here. Oh yeah, I was getting interrogated by Aegis. Oh, that was fun. And Nalani looks a little disappointed that Elpis isn't here, just kind of like as she normally would, but also she looks like she's a little more like she has something specific that she wants to talk to Elpis about, and she's like, darn it, I guess I'll have to wait. and so yeah.
He gives her like a "I'm sorry" look. He feels a little responsible.
Yeah, she's sort of like a little confused and just sort of like, that's okay, I guess. And so yeah, you guys start going over the stuff that will be necessary for your final exam, which is coming up soon. All kinds of stuff. It's basically a comprehensive hero-based test on everything that you've done over the semester. What do you do when you start running into the same person that you need to save over and over again?
Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dee.
It's you again.
Yeah. What do you do?
I'm sorry, I thought that night was just a one-time thing. I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
to see you again.
They're just like, I didn't want you to save me. I wanted this person to save me.
Squinting, I see you, Mo.
What do you
I
do
see
when you save someone and then you go to leave, but you're both leaving the same direction and it's awkward?
Yeah. You've already said goodbye to each other. Yeah. You just both have to keep walking the same direction. And so yeah. Eventually, the bell is rung and it's about lunchtime. And so anything that you guys want to address while you're here, you can do so with any of the characters who are present.
Did anybody ever?
If we got nothing, we can move on.
Did anybody have a big lunch scene?
Kid
Oh.
wants to talk to Roland.
Hmm?
Just
Oh,
Kid
hey.
just wants to be like, Roland, it was really cool how you went to save everybody on your own yesterday. That was really cool of you.
Thanks. Oh, Kid, by the way, I'm glad you reminded me. Roland reaches into his bag and pulls out $1,000 and hands it to you.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that $5 that you gave me back at the beginning of the semester, I went ahead and invested it for you. We paid dividends.
Oh, thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, roll.
Okay, Roland.
Yeah. Yeah, it's no big deal. I just invented a new cryptocurrency, got everyone to buy in it, and then took all their money.
Fuck.
Kid just came over here to be like, wow, Roland, you're so cool. It was so neat how you helped everybody yesterday. And Roland, here's $1,000, kid. I don't understand.
What are the bills in, Austin? This is very important.
Oh, they're in 20s.
Oh, you motherfucker. Put that in his wallet?
Shiloh's sitting there like just looking back and forth at the two of you like, what?
Am I witnessing a drug deal?
Yeah, am I witnessing a drug?
By my
Hey,
silence.
Y'all are just gonna do that in the middle of class?
Roland, you should have robbed me! Yeah, whatever. And yeah, I guess you're welcome or whatever. But hey, I gotta go eat.
Okay.
And sure enough,
Your pockets are just filled with cash.
Kid is like,
Kid
looks at his wallet like,
Shiloh looks back at Nalani like, "Are you seeing this?" And Nalani's like, "Whoa, I would never have expected Roland to do that."
Kid's gonna hand some of it over to Loftus because he can't fit all of it in his wallet.
Mom, can you hold my money?
And now, that's good. So don't forget, everyone, finals are coming up. Kid just comes up, hands her $500. You didn't see nothing.
Is Kid bribing his mom for a good grade?
What? Kid, where did you get this?
Roland gave it to me.
Where did Roland get it?
He invested $5 I gave him at the beginning of the year.
Why did you give him $5?
I think I was asking him to teach me how to read.
And so you gave him $5. Did he ever teach you how to read?
He gave me a dictionary.
That little asshole. I'm sorry.
Hearing the word asshole, Zumi's bursting out of laughter. The teacher just said asshole.
Roland's still a fucking dick, y'all. This just in.
I can't have this in my wallet.
Give it to me.
I hand her most.
She starts counting. She starts counting real quick. Yep, she doesn't even count it. She just kind of like weighs it in her hand. She's like, yeah, this is about 1,000. And she puts it in her wallet. Look, sometimes
you have something you want to tell us about your past.
Look, sometimes you get paid for hero gigs in cash. It happens. It's a perfectly valid way to accept
Measure your money.
payment.
Buy everyone Christmas gifts.
Yeah, you can. Like me.
Yes.
Takes 200.
Merry Christmas.
Kid still buys her a second gift. Anyway.
That's the mom tax. She just takes a percentage.
Everyone's familiar with the mom
Miss
tax.
Loftus- Is she one of those Hollywood moms where it's like the child actor makes $1 million and the parents take it all and leave them with nothing?
She doesn't know that she is. and so yeah.
Zumi gets out of her desk and goes over to Jace while like they have their free time and starts shouldering Jace like, so?
What? Jace kind of looks up. He's like messing with his hair with everyone looking at him and asking about his eye. He's kind of like getting in his head like, should I hide this thing? Like
No,
this is
no. I mean, it's a little like you know, pretty observable, but no. I think it looks nice.
It's not like remember how I almost killed everyone.
Well, I'm not thinking that, and if anyone else tries to think that, I'm gonna punch them.
I'm certainly not thinking that.
Punch them.
I'm certainly not thinking that. I'm thinking about how you totally saved my brain.
Chase like is for a second he's like squinting at her like I'm not sure if you're fucking with me, but
No, like for real. Like once I kind of understood what was going on, I realized how. Look, you guys, there's a lot of stuff that you didn't see that I was dealing with off screen, and it was just like it was getting really hard to watch any sort of negativity about me, and I have a lot of. Look, I run social media and stuff, and so there's a lot of that stuff that I can't get away from. If I change any aspect about myself, or my costume, I've got people with licensing deals down my throat. I've got all kinds of, like if I get a haircut that's a little too short, people get on to me. If I do all that stuff, and it was really starting to get to me, and in a way that it never really did before. And I was feeling the pressure really, really hard, and it was super stressing me out. And I realized only last night, after everything happened, that whatever it was that was inside my brain was really starting to affect me. And so you helped me out.
Well, I'm glad you're doing better. Glad it didn't get worse.
Yeah. Sorry that all happened, but I'm glad all that's over.
I'm just trying to figure out where it was that I got. I mean, we fought.
Yeah, Chase is like, yeah, I didn't really interact with you, huh?
Yeah, the only place I can imagine was the tournament when you and I fought, Azumi, but
Yeah.
I don't think I bled.
No,
At least not during the fight.
No, I don't remember any blood whatsoever.
Everyone's looking at Azumi.
Azumi just gives Chase an eye like, you shut your mouth. Do not tell my secret.
Chase like, well, however it happened. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm a lot better now. I mean, I'm tired and like finals are a drag, but
Can I ask you something?
Yeah?
Did you ever feel like flashes of like memories or things that you're not sure really happened and that it kind of got a little clearer since last night, or?
No, I just got really obsessive. Like over little things. Like everything had to be perfect. And if it wasn't, I would get really, really upset.
Ethan nodding into his homework like, yeah. He's listening, but he's just like, yeah. Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Poor boy.
Which reminds me, she slaps her hands down on the desk. Suhaila!
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
I wanted to talk to you about something a while ago, but with everything that was going on, I kind of, I don't know, something, I was probably influenced to not pursue it. But Suhaila, do you want to be a sidekick?
No.
Yeah.
Jay's kind of making like the
Now
Like
he's
my
shaking his head.
sidekick.
Oh, God.
Jay slowly turns around.
Yeah, Ethan turns around in his chair like, I want to do this.
This is not.
Why do you ask?
Well, I just think that like we both have like
a similar sort. We both have a similar thing. Like we both have a star motif. You're Dark Star. I'm Hoshiko, which just means Star Child. And like we both have gravity powers. And like I think it's a cool fit because like I focus on the letting go of gravity, and you focus on the bringing in of gravity. And I think that we would contrast each other really well. Like, and also you're really pretty, but not too pretty because then. Like, you don't detract the attention from me.
Oh my god, Jace is like losing his mind. He's like on his side, like, oh god.
At this point, Kid has turned around to look at
Chase, like one hand up to kind of like block his face from the situation, like looking at Azumi, kind of side-eyeing Ethan, like, oh no.
Azumi's just covering her mouth and like thinking back to earlier, like, oh shit, I would say something like that.
Suhaila actually has like, she has the stock standard Jace reaction of the just like, instead of immediately getting like mad or defensive, being like, just like so nonplussed of like, what on earth, what are these words you're saying right now kind of expression. Okay, wow. There's like a lot to unpack there.
Well, just think about it. Think about it a little, and get back to me. Here,
She pulls out her her little wallet, which is like, she pulls out her purse first, which is star shaped. She opens it up, and rather than pulling out like some kind of like sharp object, instead she pulls out a business card, which has a sharpness of its own. And she hands it over to you. There's my number, and then there's the number of my agent. If you want to get in touch with them, and they'd be able to set you up. They're a great agent.
Suhaila takes the card. You know, weirdly, out of everything you just said, the part that I'm stuck on is you have business cards. I thought you did everything on like Twitter.
I mean,
business cards.
I mean, a lot of it is done on Twitter, but you know, you gotta be able to network, and you gotta be able to network with people who don't know how to social network. Old people.
Yeah.
boomers.
Fuck.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Well, you gave me a lot to think about, so yeah, no, I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Gotta
no problem.
focus on finals first, right? Haha.
Sure. And maybe if we're lucky next semester, we might even end up on the same team anyway.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god.
That could happen.
Yeah, Jace like looking at Azumi, mouthing, wow.
Oh my god.
They're like looking at each other and silently like, oh my god.
Emilia is just like, you pitched too hard. she just goes, strike one.
Slugger.
And so
Jace,
and so yeah.
was I ever that bad? I was pretty bad. Was I that bad?
Oh yeah. Suhaila swings out of her seat and lands on the floor with a really heavy thud. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get food, but yeah, about the whole eye situation, like, don't worry about it, man. People don't, you know, like, Voidling doesn't even like have a face. He's just got like glowy things, and everyone got used to that.
This form is just a projection. You could not comprehend my true form.
It just looks like you can shoot a laser out of your eye, which is always cool. So just own it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And so, yeah. You Kid, you go over to Nalani, and she's just like, hey, where's Elpis?
Elpis is in a different dimension right now.
What?
Yeah, I don't... She only told me the basics, but she and, Kid wants to say Flux, but he knows that, like, not everybody likes Flux. And so he's like, and her sister, went to the Fade dimension to retrieve something.
What? Oh, she just sort of like rubs her temple. She's
What's up?
well, my mom talked to me yesterday when I got home, and she, saw the news. She was dealing with something at the time, but she saw the news and was like, "Hey, I saw that you and Elvis handled that big thing. Is she okay? Is she doing all right?" Just kind of asking, inquiring about her, was wondering if she was okay. And then she was like, the two of you did a great job.
Whoa. That's out of character.
Well, I don't know. I think she might be coming around.
That would be really good.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I'll tell you as soon as I can when she's back, but I'm sure she'll text you first.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And so yeah, everybody heads off to lunch.
I
Oh,
got a quick thing I wanted to talk to Sam about.
oh, okay, yeah.
Sam.
Hello, Suhaila.
Hey, Sam. Okay, this, I don't know, like, a way to make this sound, like, natural, so screw it. What's, anything happen with Ethan yesterday? Like, after we all broke up?
Why?
Oh, we a lot of shit went down, and he was right there in the middle of it, along with me, and I left, and he was still hanging around Merritt, and I was wondering if maybe you knew when he came back, or whether he was alone or not.
I believe I heard him come back at around 7 or so. And I believe Jace was with him.
Cool. Okay.
Why do you ask?
So valid.
Damn, I'm hungry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye,
That was a conversation.
Smooth!
The only thing that'll take the pain away are square
As
pizza.
oil.
That was actually a conversation I was trying to push with Jace, just going, so, what happened last night?
Joke's on you, Jace is dense.
Yeah. And so we could continue that conversation in the cafeteria.
Okie doke.
Oh, where are the kids?
Oh
The
god, we're
kids.
right next to each
Ethan's
other.
here. He can go to eat
Oh wait,
nutritional yeast by himself.
where's
I've moved on from that. What are you talking about? It's all Tyson's chicken nuggets every fucking day, man.
Oh, that's not good.
Ethan says fuck!
Mo says fuck. Ethan can't say fuck.
It's
If he says
illegal.
fuck, he'll die.
His publicist
Fuck
won't let
per
him.
episode now because he went into Rush 4.
Michiko's not in here. At least I don't see her.
Yeah, she
So
is.
I'm
Bring
gonna.
my
Oh.
girl here.
No, Michiko.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
Those crazy weebs can't keep me straight.
Return the girl to her proper place.
She'll eat with Nalani today.
No,
But yeah.
bring her here.
Okay.
They're friends now. They helped fight the apocalypse together.
Bring her
Hey.
here.
Oops.
Hey.
Hey, nerds. What's going on?
Food.
Not much.
Y'all doing okay?
Everybody's so tired.
Yeah,
No,
everybody's.
Jace is like in pain and exhausted.
What's
I'm
it?
doing okay. How are you doing, Michiko?
Yeah, it's new as you.
All right.
Sorry.
Oh.
All right,
Sorry.
keep your secrets.
What's new with you? Michiko stares into the sun.
Yeah, she's just like, sorry, it's always something.
Tired?
Funny.
A little bit.
Join the
just-
club.
Well, a little bit, just kind of, been thinking a lot.
Are you okay?
Everything okay?
I probably will be. I've been dealing a little bit with some of the, I guess, the paranoia that comes with having somebody plant trigger phrases in your head, and I'm just wondering if there are any others in there.
If you want, I can read the
come to
dictionary
Merritt?
to you.
Jace like
Take
kind
it
of
off.
looks back at Kid like, what?
Like, if it's a trigger word, I can just read the whole dictionary, and then if it goes off...
Yeah, we got 5 years.
Yeah, but it might
Or-
be a trigger sentence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
We've
Oh.
got
Shit, we just need 1,000 monkeys on 1,000 typewriters.
Yeah. But I mean, it's probably fine. I just don't know, you know?
I'm sure we've got telepaths at Merritt who might be able to look around and see if there's still any.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, come over sometime. I'm sure that we'd be willing to help.
And if there is something, we can do something about it. And if there's not, then you're okay.
Yeah. At that moment, all of you see something that makes your throats fall into the pit of your stomachs.
Oh dear.
Mm.
Across the cafeteria is Nalani talking to Elpis. And something about it looks so unnatural,
That's not my sister.
so wrong.
Kid stands up.
Yeah, no, Jace is like, don't like that.
And and Nalani and Elpis are talking just totally normal.
You two having a fun time over here?
Oh, yeah, of course. Hey, do you guys want to join us?
Ellie?
I think I'll sit down. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ethan is very confused.
Yeah,
He's
but like,
to sit next to his sister, who is
this looks normal.
Izumi, I'm really enjoying the look. You lost the purple.
What?
Yeah, Nalani's also like, yeah, it looks good.
She grins at you.
Yeah, I did. Quick question, Elpis, how's
Yeah?
your head after last night? A lot happened.
Oh, yeah, no, it was real busy, I gotta say. She, flutters back and forth. You notice there's a different character to the air around Elpis. It almost seems to hum or sing. It's very different than the sort of, normal ass high schooler energy that just that you're so damn used to. This is God, this is how she used to be, sort of, except it's way more intense and noticeable and palpable. It almost feels like you're sort of getting cold sitting down next to her.
Don't you mean this is how it always was?
Of course. She smiles at you all. Ooh, Jace, what happened with the... Oh my god, what happened with the eye? Are you okay?
Jace tilts his head a little bit.
And
We're still figuring that one out. He's gonna kind of he's gonna reach out and kind of lift her chin a little and make eye contact with her.
Everybody is staring like,
Yeah, she's weirded out by this, but is
Like-
oh, Okay.
So he's matched her vibration before. Like he's done it before to make her solid. And so he wants to do a little ping to see if it's the same or if this is or if this Ellie is a different person entirely. Like he wants to know if it's the same energy and the same vibration.
Yeah, go ahead
As
and
it usually
roll.
Unleash your powers.
Not quite unleash your powers, because you're mostly trying to pierce the mask.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Which he's bad at. Let's go.
Okay, that's a hit. So go ahead and ask one of your questions.
Oh, jeez. This is a thing I never do, so now I have to take a look. I actually have the playbook. Haha. There you are. We've got one.
What's the $1 million
Go away.
question?
Let's find out. I'm thinking. Of these, I guess. God, I'm gonna get your character to reveal your secret.
Oh, interesting. Talk to her more. Like try to draw out what is happening with her now, and the secrets will come. I don't think they're particularly secretive.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, it's not exactly secret.
So, are you guys studying for finals?
Yeah, of course. I have so much left to learn. I haven't been studying too well, and considering recent events.
Yeah, recent events. They made it hard, all right.
Yeah.
What would those be?
she pokes down at her she pokes down at her food. Mom made things kind of difficult for you guys, and I'm sorry about that.
Mom?
Yes. Mom. Elvis looks around.
What are you talking about?
Nalani kind of turns. I mean, you guys know.
Yeah, you know.
You know.
We
were all there.
Yeah, she makes eye contact. She looks around. Hold on, something weird's happening. She
You
rolls.
see, kid is like, Sir Halet, he's like grabbing your hand and he's like shaking. He looks like he's about to throw up. Like he's covering his mouth. He's having a visceral reaction to this experience.
Jace just like straight up is like, okay, we're not. He's like, because he sees that everyone else is like, we're trying to be super subtle about this. Jace like leans in. He's like, Ellie, what's the last thing you remember?
Okay, yeah, no, I was about to ask you that too. This is weird.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Do you remember how Jace got that green in his eye?
I mean, it's the same as always, right? Like, oh boy, do you remember Titania at all?
No.
Oh.
Who's your mom?
I mean, okay, what? Hold on. How are you okay if...
Nalani sort of like leans in. She's like, Pandora.
That's not right. That's not right. That's
we
not
never...
right.
Hold on. How are you okay if we never... Did I take you guys to the Fey Realm?
What?
No.
We never
You're
been
not
there.
ours! Jace kind of like he fluffs up a little bit. I don't think
Okay,
you're in the right place.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, how are you okay then, though? She looks at Jason, pokes him a bit.
Wait, so you said something about Elpis going somewhere, right?
This morning, she woke me up and told me. I don't understand.
So, the thing
Where's
is...
Flux?
I don't think this is about Elpis coming back, because, Nalani, you just told us that Elpis's mom was Pandora.
Well, yeah.
That's not true.
This isn't...
She's been here all day.
Yeah.
No, that's not...
This isn't
That's not
isolated. Something.
Jace
Wait,
looks
hold
over
on.
to Shiloh. Hold on, Jace looks over to Shiloh and is like, "Hey, what was the
What?
last thing you did?"
She just sort of goes,
Jace, you know.
she blushes.
Jace is like,
Bad choice.
Camilla
Not her. Not her.
slams her
Anyone
hands
else. Pick anyone else.
Camilla
Dulaha,
slams her
Dulaha.
hands on the table and stands up.
Jace tilts his head. No, Jace tilts his head and he's thinking and he's still talking to Shiloh. He's not dropping Shiloh now. He's like,
No.
what
Bad choice.
color does Izumi usually have?
Purple.
Purple.
He looks over to his group and is like, we're in the wrong place.
Dulaha,
Wait,
what do I normally wear?
God, I don't, purple? Something?
I look over and Troy's not there anymore. And I grab Suhaila and I'm like, this isn't right.
Elpis is really eyeing you guys. Come on, Ethan, kid, you fought a Hydra for God's sakes. Do you remember that?
I've never
Yeah.
fought a Hydra before in my life.
Yeah,
Like-
it broke my
Where
leg.
did Troy go?
It broke your leg. Kid fought it from the inside.
Uh-huh.
You said something like, "It's always dumb that people cut off the heads. Why wouldn't you just attack the body? Because the heads just multiply." Elpis gets a serious look on her face.
Kid,
Where-
do you want to sit down? It's gonna be okay.
He's
Jace
having an awful
sits
time.
down in this
I-
space now and kind of
I know
crosses his legs.
You made a lot of progress. You understand a lot more things now. It's okay if there's still things you don't understand, okay?
That's
Just sit
not-
down.
Nalani's like, what's wrong with Kid?
That's not my sister.
Your sister's still out there, kid. It's all right.
What?
Your sister?
Uh,
Kid, you don't have a
I'm
sister?
leaving.
Kid.
Oh shit.
No, that's
It's
not your
What's
kid.
wrong with him? What's happening?
He's not yours. He kind of looks back. He's sitting with his legs out, and he looks back at Nalani, and he's like, "That's not your kid."
Okay, I'm too dumb to figure out parallel universe bullshit, so I'm gonna go after him. You guys do the rest, okay?
parallel universes? Ethan sort of looks at Nalani and is like, what's happening?
That it can't be that. You would need an army of archmagoses to just create something like that. But Ethan, you remember what happened last night, right?
Austin, what
Mhm.
happened last night?
You fucking normal ass night. You went out and you did some patrolling. Maybe you punched a poor person or two.
Normal ass night. You
Classic.
went out, you ate some chalk.
Same
I
shit,
actually
different day.
He likes orange juice in this one.
Yeah.
I just went patrolling. Nothing big, nothing serious.
Jace.
Chase is really quiet for a second. He's just kind of looking at Ethan. And he slowly looks at Izumi. He's like, "We're in the wrong place."
You remember what happened last night? Whispered the artifact, right?
He looks at her very pointedly with his eyes and is like, "Yes, Izumi."
Okay. Hugs Jason immediately. We're gonna figure this out.
We have to figure out how to get back.
Hey, so
Like to figure out how we
question,
got
no,
here.
seriously, are you okay, Jace? The only way we made that okay,
What?
pointing at the green, was
And in the middle of the sentence, Elpis, you start to disappear.
Troy! Zumi immediately
Huh?
pulls Troy out of his seat, tries to get
Whoa!
him up, not letting go of Troy.
Are you okay, Azumi?
Where did Suhaila and Where'd they go?
I assume for them it looked like Kid just got up and sprinted out of the room.
Troy, who's Kid?
Where is Kid is a better question. Where'd he go? Yeah. Are you guys okay?
Jace looks at Ethan for a while, looks at Nolani, who is probably just minding her own fucking business.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Nothing?
Something's wrong. Something's happening. Something's wrong.
Oh, okay. I trust you.
Michiko's like, again?
Oh. I wonder what
You're
it
gonna
is
be
this
okay. He looks at Michiko like nothing's gonna happen to you again.
Alright.
Something's wrong.
Bad enough to alert the school that something's wrong?
It's never that bad.
No? Okay.
What the fuck's
Sorry.
the school gonna
I
do?
guess that was the nerd response. My bad.
No. Like, Stephen's like, that was the nerd response, and he's like, no.
No, it's fine.
No. What do you...
Hey,
What happened?
Austin.
Mm-hmm.
I want to activate a very old move you haven't used in a while.
What's
'Cause I
that?
think it's very appropriate. When you put your ear out for school gossip, name it and roll mundane.
Yeah.
I think it's very apt to break out that old move.
You bet. Go for it.
So I guess the rumor in question.
Has this happened to anybody else?
Who like
Is purple a color?
Yeah. Rumor has
This is
it,
also
yes.
gonna do something, but that can wait until...
I think the rumor I probably wanted to identify is like close to this is vague and I don't like I'll rephrase it if I need to, but like at which moments did our information stop crossing? At what point did did this start to really become a problem? By matching rumors to everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll mundane. That's a hit.
Okay. So,
I'll post
yeah.
I'll post the thing so you can reference it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wurmst.
It should be
Is
in our masks chat.
Gotcha. All right. So, name it and roll mundane. On a hit, the GM will share the juiciest rumor bouncing around the school or the most relevant rumor regarding a person or topic of your choice.
I guess the topic would be just
you just get the
misinformation.
basic question. Yeah. It after going around and talking to people, it seems like stuff like that has happened to a few people throughout the day, where they go to a place where people either don't recognize them or the things seem a little different. Not terribly different, but people are kind of going around and being like, well, yeah, no, I went over and talked to my friends and they were acting like they had never heard of me. And some people think it's like a game that their friends are playing with them. And other people are like, yeah, this is weird.
Hashtag amnesia
So basically, throughout the whole school, this event has just become commonplace.
Yeah, strange things have happened. The school is aware, because it's happening to employees too.
Oh.
Yikes.
Kid is
Okay.
definitely probably thrown up, by the way. Kid probably just ran to the bathroom to throw up. I think he's having a bad time.
Do you want to do that scene, Ruma, or do you...
Roomba?
Roomba.
We can just have Suhaila walk him back into the room,
Okay.
so we don't have to change maps.
I mean, I've got a map ready.
Oh.
If
It's
you
up
want.
to you guys.
It's up to you. Go ahead and have your throw up scene. It'll be fun.
I don't know if I want to have Kid throw up on.
You'll have a
just
big
come back
vom.
in.
You're just
We
gonna
can
come back
swap
in?
Okay. No problem.
Sometimes you just need to have a big vom. I know from experience.
Suhaila, incidentally, roll comfort or support anyway.
Yes.
I will do so. Mundane with a thing. Oh my god, I melted.
There
your
you go.
brain.
I'm a dude. Kid never felt better.
I just had to vomit my angst away. If I'd known it was this easy, man, we could have solved this whole campaign.
You said that, and for a second I thought that was a roll for vomit, and I was like, oh, you did it.
Oh, you were really successful.
Okay, so that means I get to...
Valor Academy, home of challenge vomiting. How does it work? If you can vomit 6 feet straight up in the air without getting wet, you heal your emotional trauma.
So we add a team to the pool, and we both clear a condition?
I think?
Yeah.
I'll get rid of...
Oh, I'll clear my one condition then. I'll clear angry.
Hopeless
Do you
or
want to
afraid?
RP this dialogue at all? I don't know. It's like a kid
we can.
moment. Sorry?
We can. I'm
Okay.
just... Should it be hopeless or afraid? Probably afraid, so it'll make him feel better. Because at least she knows what's happening. I just feel like hearing them go, "Kid, you don't have a sister," was like the straw. You know?
Mm.
That was it. Kid was like, alright, I can't do this right now. Also, seeing Ellie not be like that is weird.
If only you had an existential fear ghost.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
It's
Suhaila's
like the
like
bitterness
rubbing
condition I
Kid
desperately
on the
wish for.
back. Wow, okay. So I actually didn't know you could do that. I guess, I should have realized because you can eat and stuff. I never thought about it. That's kind of
It all
cool.
works the same. It just doesn't need it to survive.
She continues rubbing his back. How do you
That
feel?
was wrong. It was so wrong. I don't... He's like breathing heavy, like very shaky, like...
I know, it's really scary to think that you could lose something that you care about a lot and not understand why or how it happened. But
It's just weird to see people I know be completely different people. That's not right.
But they're different people, right? The people you know are still out there. You gotta remember that, okay?
Yeah, you're right. It just was unsettling to see Elpis like that.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready to handle it.
It was weird. On the other hand, she seemed pretty happy too.
Yeah, that's good. At least
There's another Ellie out there somewhere that is doing okay.
It kind of hurts to know that I'm not like her brother, though.
Suhaila doesn't really know what to say to that. She just
Yeah.
she'll take Kid by the hand and kind of lead him back.
Yeah. And after doing a little bit of digging, it seems like stuff like this has been happening all day to all kinds of people. And yeah, you guys...
Jace wants to try a really quick thing, just really quick, since he knows that this thing is happening. He, after looking around a bit and realizing, all right, we're back where we're supposed to be, he looks at Ethan. Ethan.
Yes?
Do you have a tracker on you?
Like a GPS tracker?
Yes.
Yeah, I keep one in my backpack. In case I get kidnapped. There's also one in my shoe.
And some in my blood.
In case I get kidnapped. And also, I think there might be one somewhere behind my ear. In case I get abducted. So,
do you have one
I have a
that Jace kind of he takes in this information and is like, do you have one that isn't attached to your body? Because he's like, I don't know if the one behind your ear is implanted in you or not.
Oh, it is. The one in my backpack and the one in my shoe aren't. Why?
Can they be removed?
Yeah.
Can I have it, is the question.
Sure. You can have the one in my backpack.
Great.
And it's he does give it to him, but he's confused about it.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
And Jace isn't in like full I'm doing a thing mode, which means he's not explaining anything to anyone.
I feel like the four of us get it.
So what he wants to do is he wants to do some more magic pinging. He wants to have something, because going back to old conversations where different worlds, like different like universes and such nonsense, are on frequencies. So he wants to match the tracker to this world's very specific frequency, so it will let him know if the frequency that it's in changes. Like, he wants something that
Okay.
will essentially let him know if he ends up somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to ping that with ease. It is pinging like crazy. Like, constantly.
It's going off.
Beep, beep,
Did
beep,
you
beep,
break
beep,
it?
beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Roland?
Hey, Roland.
Hi, Roland.
Suhaila just reaches out and firmly grasps one of his arms.
Yo,
What?
you okay? Yeah.
Are you doing this?
No,
Is
I'm
this-
not. I'm not. So well,
I don't think it's
Are
a time
you going
travel
to
problem.
do this?
I can't answer that.
Fuck, I hate time travel.
Believe me, I'm getting there.
I don't think this is time travel. I think this is a reality problem.
Yeah, something's going on, and it's not good. The best thing I can tell you guys to do is just play along with whatever weirdness you guys end up in. It seems like it seems like everything's okay, or at least as I remember it right now, even though that could very well be false. But certain things are being carried over, other things aren't. Something's bad. Something bad is happening.
Are they mixing? He like holds up his tracker, which he wants to go off when he's not in like his present world, which it's going off, so he's like, we're not where we're supposed to be right now.
Maybe I couldn't tell you. I don't think anybody's really where they're supposed to be, but you guys are just gonna have to play along, and
Every
that's
time he
all
says
I
you're
can
gonna
tell
have
you.
to play along, Kid like covers his mouth. Like Kid is like, this is
Uh.
like a visceral reaction for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Suhaila's gonna put an arm around Kid's side and kind of pull him next to her.
It'll be okay. I'm still looking into some things, and I felt pretty safe coming in here because I always skip lunch anyway. So there would be very little risk of running into both of us here. I just wanted to see if you guys were experiencing the same thing I was feeling.
It seems like the whole school is experiencing it. This is...
Yeah, I'm a little worried that it might be more than just the school, too.
You think something... Jace begins asking a question, but then is like, I don't know why I'm asking you this. You also don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I'm working on it. If things were the way they should have been, I should have gone to sleep last night and just disappeared. Because it's fixed. The entire reason why I came here in the first place is gone. And so...
Roland?
Yeah.
Do you remember when I was telling you about the weird dreams I was having? Which we figured out might have been projections?
Yeah, you projected to me in the park.
Do you remember the one thing that kind of bothered you? It's honestly been kind of bothering me recently. There was something about a third you that I saw.
Yeah.
And that memory hasn't gone away.
No, I remember. Which means things are more messed up than I thought they would be.
Did we fail to stop the apocalypse?
I don't know. Like, everything seems right. Like, everything seems okay. Jace, you're fine, right?
I think so.
The only assumption can be that even though we stopped the green apocalypse. We didn't stop whatever this is.
Maybe Jace kind of like sits down. He's like thinking. He's like, maybe he's like, ideas are forming, but he's like, I don't know if that could happen.
We need to talk to Merritt.
We need to talk to
We've
Aegis.
unraveled
We need to
something?
talk to everybody.
If I did,
This isn't your fault. It couldn't be. Everything was
We-
fine, like up until this morning, and until we
Here's
walked into
the-
this lunchroom.
Everything was solved in regards to the green.
Yeah.
That stuff is not the problem here, I don't think.
It would
'Cause
have
we
to be
solved
so-
that.
It would have to be.
You could probably talk to Voidling about it.
Oh shit, yeah. I mean, he's not even from this dimension, I don't think, so...
Yeah, he's...
I guess there's always been more than one. Never really thought about it.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, or at least not a bad starting point. For now, I guess just roll with it as best you can, until we can figure out a way around it. What a pain. Are you guys doing okay? It
Kid
seems
is
like
visually
everything...
not doing okay.
I mean, it seems like everything seems like everything worked out yesterday. Surprised I was there.
Yeah, I'm surprised you weren't there, to be honest.
No, I tried to stay out of the way. I didn't want anybody else asking questions.
yeah, you just wanted us in a cage. Jace says, still
Jace,
bitter.
it worked out, didn't it?
I mean, no thanks to you. It's called Ring and Run, man.
Yeah. Wait, why was I there?
To spite you.
But I never told me that was going on.
Well,
wanted to
you're
save us
pretty
money.
smart. I don't know if you've noticed.
If there's a third you, I'm gonna.
There might
Did Jimmy
be.
just say that there was a third
There might
one?
be. There might not be. I don't know.
I can't handle 3 of them.
When I was
Jace, like, I hate this.
when the artifact was still in me, I had weird memory glitches. I think that's when you guys told me, like, I was there and I don't remember saying things, but I said them. And they've been going away slowly, but they have. And I don't know if this is just something that hasn't gone away yet, or a product of this weird people popping in and out. I don't know. I don't know. Not yet, but
All right.
if we could stop an apocalypse, we can stop this.
At that point, the bell rings, and you are all sent back to class.
Yeah, Jace is gonna
Yikes.
take the walk
Wow.
to class to fucking tell Ethan what the running theory is at the moment, being that universes are converging and reality might be falling apart.
I mean,
I'll
weird stuff
explain it
happens to
to-
me all the time. I couldn't tell you if it was real or not.
I'll explain it to Michiko and Troy if they need it.
Yeah, they're sitting at the table so confused.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
it's just like our friends are losing their minds again.
who's our
Mhm.
teacher this time?
Ice Brand?
Ice
If
brand?
it was anyone but Loftus, Kid would leave.
Kid's like, I'm dropping out.
I'm dropping out school right
I
now.
quit.
Yeah, you guys.
Becoming a vagabond. I'm moving to the
The
next
second-
town over. Goodbye.
The second Kid gets put into one of those by himself, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, you guys all make your way back to class. Ethan is brought up to speed on the running theories and everything that's going on, and you guys make it back into class, and you just hear, sorry everybody, I'm back, and he walks in. All right, guys, let me see. Goes, sits down.
Kid hops on a
I-
bus.
I
They don't have any.
that's 100% kiss.
This
I'm
fucking
going to the bathroom
this
and walks out.
fucking breaks Suhaila. She stares for like the first 30 seconds and then just oh man, fuck me.
We just
Suhaila, are you okay?
Jace has fluff. He has fluff.
Face down on
he is
desk.
watching this man.
she
Suhaila, are you all right? Do you need to go to the nurse? Are you okay?
Who is the nurse? Is it the fucking octopus? Is it fucking Riptide?
Auntie Aunt?
Are you okay? Suhaila, do I... should we call the nurse?
Do you want me to take you to the nurse?
I don't. All right. That she just gets up and leaves.
Was that a yes? I can't tell. Ugh.
Jace is sitting there like, I feel like I should go, but also I don't. What? Like, he's like, we
Back at
should
it
not
again,
split up.
Suhaila
We should
and
not
Kid in
split
the
up.
fetal
He like,
position in the hallway.
Oh, Suhaila's not even going after Kid this time. This time she's more upset, so she's just wandering off and kicking lockers.
Jace is like trapped between like, play along so you don't fuck up the already fucked reality, and like, we should not split up.
Should I go get her?
She knows the way to the
Jace.
nurse.
Jace's eyes drift over to Ethan.
Ethan's looking at the, oh god, what is this guy's name? Dante. What's his last name?
Otani.
Otani.
It's Mr. Otani.
Should I go bring her back?
No, she knows where the nurse's office is.
Okay.
Alright, looks like a few of you are out now. Where did Kid go?
He exclaimed, "I'm going to the bathroom" as soon as this guy walked in
okay.
and stormed out of the room.
Alright, let me do a quick roll call, because it looks like some people are missing. Colosette.
What?
Where?
She's not in our class.
Alright. Azmui Juko.
Where are you going, Osmui? What's going on? Are we having a walkout?
Jace is like,
Are we protesting something?
Austin, how much were you fucking licking your chops for this joke?
Oh, I was licking my chops. I'm like, if there's no fucking Azmui joke, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Austin.
All right. And so, yeah, the rest of the day goes by weirdly. There are a few more of those that occur before the group of you manage to get together in. Let me take a look at something.
Everyone kind of split off, and Jace is like, all right. Like, Jace for the rest of that time is like, Ethan is the only one who's still here. If it's my Ethan or not, I don't know, but I'm gonna stick to this one. And use it as a gauge for if things get weird, which Ethan's not a good gauge, but it's the only one he's got.
Just notice what he's drinking. That's how you should know. Or like how many bruises he has. Just that.
Sticking close to Ethan and using him to monitor the state of the reality he's currently in.
Yeah, the group of you guys get together after class to kind of try to figure everything out. Let me see. The four of you and Ethan. Because Elpis is off in Fairy World.
Ethan doesn't understand why Jace is dragging him around. He's just like, I'll do it, but I thought, oh no, now they're taking me to the woods. Excellent.
We're gonna put Ethan down in the woods.
This is how I die.
Can I have my legs, please?
I was always told never to go
Yeah,
into the
I don't
woods
think
with
any
a
of
bunch
us have our legs.
Oh, really?
No, I don't think
You're
any
on the
of us
map layer. That's why they came in big.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. All right.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
I
I
can't
was
wait
like-
for all the Osmooey fan art.
I'm not mad that joke happened. I'm mad that when you said like, all right, I'm gonna call roll, that I didn't immediately know the joke was coming.
It
I
was
feel
the
like
best
that was the
setup possible.
In retrospect, it was the most obvious thing in the world, and I totally didn't see it coming, and that's what pisses me off.
And so yeah, oh wait, whoops, let me grab
Bring me my boy!
Yeah, let me grab Ethan.
Yay!
Yeah, the five of you get together in the woods, and where even if you do manage to flip out through time or space or anything like that, you'll all at least be together. And so yeah, you guys managed to meet up in some spooky woods out by the dorms, and try to sort things out. One of you, probably Suhaila, has also made Voidling aware that you are aware of the situation.
Yep.
And so he comes in. Whoop. Hello.
Eat him. Hello.
Yes.
Says Nico.
Well, I have been doing a lot of thinking, and I believe that I don't know what's going on.
Great.
A quick guess would be that with all of the trouble that reality has been in lately, what with the effects of your creation gem, Jace, and all of the time traveling that Roland has gotten up to, is that, well, reality in a lot of ways can be kind of like a rubber band. And when people break the laws of reality, move out of time, or perhaps altering reality as it is known through the adjudication of physics, or making things disappear, things begin to stretch that rubber band. And my guess would be that the differences between Jace's the difference between the greens, just general messing with reality, and the time that is lost or gained or what have you with Roland's time traveling, you can think of each of those events as a different hand that is clamping onto a rubber band and pulling apart with each act. And well, one of those situations has become fixed recently. The green. And so the green has let go of its side of the pressure, forcing the rest of the rubber band to come smacking down to the earth, which is sitting in the middle of the 2 points of the rubber band. That is my guess.
Thank you for this
Fixing a
extra
problem
credit
made a
Woods lecture.
Ethan.
I'm sorry. One at a time, please.
Okay, let's Ethan go first.
Oh no, I was just thanking him for the weird Woods lecture. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
So,
Oh.
us fixing the green has made another problem.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, if anything, the problem is that Roland is still pulling on the rubber band like an asshole.
It was both. The rubber band makes sense if one side has a lot of slack and lets the rubber band pretty much hit us. The universe is trying to figure itself out and it's just bouncing back and forth.
Will it just fix itself?
In due time, yes, the pressure. In due time, yes, theoretically, the pressure will come off of the all of the force that is currently smacking into our reality at speeds unfathomable. Should be able to return to a resting state at some point. However, time is a very relative thing, and so it could be as quick as a day, or it could be as quick as several million years.
Okay, so also, I mean, that's a
Maybe just-
problem. Problem number 2, what if it comes to rest in not where we started? What if we're stuck in Purpleville?
That is, in fact, a legitimate concern, Suhaila.
How do we
And
keep that from happening?
how do we keep that from happening? Indeed. So, there are a few different methods, I imagine, that could be
Jeez,
that we could achieve this with. Either we could, well, because as I understand it, that piece of the rubber band that the green has let go of has begun flying forward at a very high speed. The other option might be to get rid of the other hand and hope that the force of the Earth between those two rippling forces is lessened by the fact that there is less pressure on both sides.
It has to go back. The Rolands have to go back anyway, or else this is just gonna happen all over again if we manage to fix this.
But he never said his. I mean, I only heard it from you guys secondhand, but didn't he built a thing to go back? Like, he never said he could, like, his world doesn't even exist now, right? Ah, fuck, time travel!
Well, in theory, he said that he should have disappeared when everything was fixed, but he hasn't, which means that because of this rubber band issue, he can't leave.
When Ethan gets close, Jason's gonna put a hand on Ethan's shoulder and he's like, I need you to stop.
I'm sorry.
We need to help.
I'm pacing because I'm nervous.
Yeah, it's
valid.
It's okay. He's like, he just like keeps a hand on Ethan's shoulder because he doesn't want to be like, you're stressing me out, my guy. But he's also like, I need you to. It's okay.
No, it's fine.
For now, I would try to get in touch with as many Rolands as you are aware currently exist. I would think that it would take much more than just 2 trips back in time to really mess things up this much. But I suppose with the green being what it is, that calculation must be adjusted slightly.
Okay, but so there's like OG Roland, who was just in our class and was a normal asshole, and then Sad Roland is that person after living a while into the future and coming back once. And so if
and then there's
he
the other mystery Roland.
There might be a third.
But if Sad Roland doesn't go back again, how could there be? Like, why would he now? Because the green is fine.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what other circumstances might cause him to believe it necessary to go back in time.
Also, maybe there's a version, maybe that one did something we didn't see to keep something from happening that we didn't see.
Time travel. Yay! Oh.
Jace like sitting there like, I fucking hate Roland so much.
Because I mean, we didn't see what happened to Roland B, but he came back to fix it. We might not have seen what's going to happen to Roland C. He might have fixed it.
I mean, the fact that there might be Rolands coming back, this isn't a matter of just reality. It's space and time.
Okay, so what if we lock Sad Roland in a closet so that he can't go back in time ever, and then...
Well, I think the problem is he's still here.
He's
What
already
do you mean he's already done it? He does it in the... Ah!
Are we gonna
He did it already because he's already here.
Ooh, I just want to...
I can think of exactly one way to be absolutely sure that Roland does not time travel, or that we do
Jace-
not, in fact, inspire Roland to time travel.
Jace has a very
and
specific
that
thought
is
he
not
does
acceptable.
voice out loud.
Yeah, I don't really want to do that.
Jace was having that thought, was like, I think if I say that out loud, I'll be the bad guy.
Thank
So
you,
we're definitely
Voidling.
not going to illegally imprison Roland to B.
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 Yeah, the options looked like imprison him or kill him, and we don't want to do either of those. We'd probably just want to talk to him.
Indeed.
Because I'm sure he doesn't want to make this happen.
It's still a matter of they have to go back. Because if the rubber band theory is true, and we can't fix everything until what we think is normal in our time is normal again.
There is also
Go ahead.
there is also the possibility that you might find his machine and break it.
We could always ask Roland A.
I get the feeling that Roland A might not take too kindly to us breaking his machine.
I mean,
That's just
but
a
if we
thought.
go...
I thought he only built it because of the apocalypse. Am I?
No, he built it before shortly before the school year started.
He just built a time machine for.
Yeah.
He is that smart.
He,
So smart.
he described it as being a just-in-case scenario. The way the time machine works is that as long as it is on, which it would currently be, that is the point in which you turn it on is the furthest back he could feasibly go in time. Everything happening inside of the machine is moving backwards, even though everything happening outside the machine is moving forwards. And so it takes a long amount of time for him to time travel.
You know, that actually makes a lot of sense, because we remember, at least I think Azumi would remember him explaining that. And we're thinking about the rubber band, a place in time that's going backwards where everything else is moving forward. It makes the rubber band analogy make too much sense.
So we have to maybe shut it off.
Especially if he figured out a way in which he could speed up that process by possibly building another time machine inside of the one that he went in, and then spending more time in there. That would essentially double the effect.
This is why there are like serious laws against building a time machine. It's actually illegal.
The murder option is looking more and more attractive, gotta say.
Jace also is like, I mean, I feel I could probably just like get like Jace thinking about the kid is like, I could just like delete him, maybe.
Guys, we can just destroy the time machine.
Okay.
But
Yeah, well,
then we'd end up trapping one here, wouldn't we?
No, okay, it's fine, because if we destroy this one, he can build another one, but then he can never go further back than that. That's probably good enough. Fuck it, man. I don't know.
I think if we explain to Roland that the time machine is partly at fault for why this is happening, I don't think he'll ever build one again.
I also think that Roland is kind of sick of his future self. He was very spiteful about it.
Oh, that's certainly, yeah.
I'll talk.
Indeed.
I'll talk to Roland. I'll talk to him
In
about
the
the time
meantime-
machine.
In the meantime, not to suggest that everything is a-okay, but I would try to proceed as normal as best you can until this situation can be resolved. I will also try to speak to Roland to see if I can ascertain the whereabouts of his time machine.
Then we can figure out about how to fix this so it doesn't take a billion years or whatever.
Can we at least end up in a universe where finals are canceled for some reason?
Oh yes, please.
Oh goodness, no.
I want to end up in this universe where we started. I don't want to be in anywhere else.
Indeed.
I don't know what that's like.
Indeed. Well, I think that you're all dismissed for now. Not that it is within my authority to do so as granted by the school, but I have run out of things to speak to you about.
Thanks, Voidling.
Thanks, Voidling.
Thank you.
You are
Voidling.
welcome.
Yeah, see you around, man.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh wait, how did I get in here? No, it was this way.
I've never been back.
Everyone just watches Voidling walk around the woods. Really,
Bold of you
just
to
like the
assume
day
Vorlin
after.
walks anywhere.
And so, from here, it is a downtime session. Yay!
We just show up to fucking Roland's house like, hey, we're here to break your shit.
Everyone's got baseball bats.
It's the fucking scene from Office Space, but
Yeah.
with his time machine.
Walk
instead
around
of a
town
furnace.
with a frown on my face. Fuck the whole world, yeah, it's your murder case. All right, and so yeah, well, let's just go in order. Let's see. Let's start
Did
with
anyone wanna start?
Kid. We'll start with Kid.
I was
And
gonna hang out with Troy.
yeah,
And
Now
nothing
this scene
bad's
is
gonna
be-
happen.
This scene is
God,
gonna be a
that's fun.
lot worse than I originally intended. We were just gonna go hang out.
Let me clean up Troy's apartment real quick.
I believe we were gonna walk around town.
Okay, let me grab around town from the archive.
Sorry, I just need to be able to get lost.
I know. I'm
In the
aware.
sauce.
Or do
In
we
the
want that
bad
one?
sauce,
Let's grab this
apparently.
one. And let me. Oh, we haven't been here since the city attack. All right, where's Kid?
Yeah.
God, this scenery image is huge. What was I thinking? Let me just put up a big boy and a friend. Alrighty.
Friendship
And
is magic, guys.
that's what they say.
Oh, this again. Lovely.
And so, yeah, the two of you are walking around downtown Halcyon City. And you're essentially comparing notes. Yeah, one of the ones I ended up in was one where I never attended Valor Academy, and I was still working for Ganymede.
Oh, that must have been awful.
Yeah, apparently I had. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, and the one I went to, Ellie wasn't my sister anymore, and Miss Loftus wasn't our teacher. It was Dante.
Otani?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How would that have even been? Oh,
I think
jeez.
it was some kind of evil school.
Villain Academy?
I
Bad.
don't know why I would be there.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. Oh, well, hopefully it'll all resolve itself soon, or, we'll resolve it like always.
Yeah, I guess that is the job of a hero. It's a lot more end of the worldy and extra dimensionally than I was expecting.
Yeah, I don't think that happens often, but
I just want to help people.
yeah, me too. And as the two of you walk and talk, Kid, you realize that you're not where you think you are, and this time it's not as a result of some strange, weird dimensional hopping. You're still in the same place, more or less, but this is kind of something that happens to you every now and again.
I got lost.
You got lost, and that's probably the best way to describe it.
That's how. That's what he was told happened. Because I don't think anyone really understands what happens.
And
It happened a lot recently. He hasn't really been walking around the town as much.
the city around you that you're seeing in this time that you've gotten lost is a little different. It's decayed, it's ruined, and you see other confused specters walking the street. just sort of going about what they might recall as their day. Malaise steps forth.
I don't think Kid totally is aware that he isn't in Halcyon City. I think he thinks that he just took a wrong turn.
Yeah, and this will happen from time to time, but usually it happens within the safety of your own room or while you're asleep or in every once in a while it might happen at school.
Sometimes I'll be like walking down the hall and then like I'll turn around and Ellie won't be there and I'm like, oh no, where'd she go? And then I like turn a corner and she's like, Kid, how did you end up over there? And it's like, oh, I don't know. I just walked down the hall.
Malaise steps forth. I think you're lost again.
Yeah. What? How? I was standing right next to him. How did I get so lost?
These things happen to those who are touched by both sides.
What?
You are a being of death, though you live. This is a different place.
Like before?
No, not quite. Not like what you and your friends are enduring. This is something else. He looks around. This is the realm of the dead. You look around and you can almost see through solid objects, and as you try to focus on those solid objects more and more, you start looking into the past of the space that you're looking at. And so you're not exactly looking at a large tower off in the distance. You're sort of, the more you focus on a spot, the more it starts to look like an old village. And further back than that, you can see the rolling hills and the wilderness. And if you were to really stare at it long enough, you might even just see ocean. Yes, all places and times converge here in death.
Did I die?
No, kid, you're as alive as ever.
Okay, that's good.
You're just a little lost. I'm sure in time you will find your way back. You have a uniqueness to you. Your ability to interact with the dead is unique only to yourself. Most who interact with the dead are dead themselves.
Well, that's good, I guess, in some ways.
It could be. You could use this gift. Spectres like myself and those who are attached to you have things that they wish to see done. Things that they wish to see completed before they transcend. Perhaps you could help them.
Okay. I mean, that's my job, is to help people.
Indeed. You will find that most specters, most fresh specters, are confused. They're not able to retain long bouts of information. They'll forget things that would otherwise seem to resolve their conflicts. And then they become stuck. He looks down.
Kid is like, wants to be like, is that what happened to you? But he's like, that seems a little insensitive, so I'm not going to say that.
Those that become stuck for long periods of time will find that they remember less and less about their life, which in turn makes it more difficult for them to transcend. to truly be at rest.
See. I'm sorry.
It is fine. With that time comes a certain clarity. You understand what you are. You understand who you are, even if you don't remember any of the things that led up to you being that.
I don't know if I could handle that.
It is nothing to be handled. It is just confusing. Were we still alive, perhaps we would run the risk of harm or death, but because we are already dead, there is little else to happen to us.
I see.
That said, we are not without our predators.
Like a tiger?
A tiger could be considered a predator to one who is alive.
Ghost tiger?
Essentially. Creatures exist on this side too. Creatures that you would be unfamiliar with in your realm. Not exactly ghosts, for they were never alive to begin with, but the realm of the dead has its own ecosystems.
Kid looks around to make sure he's about to get jumped. The paranoia sets in.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll find yourself back with your friend in no time. I'm happy for you, incidentally.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like a part of me I've left behind at that gravestone. But I don't think that gravestone belongs to me.
Oh. Is your name not really Joseph then?
No, I wouldn't recall my own name.
I'm sorry. Well, your new name's pretty cool, so...
Indeed. This is something that perhaps you should look into a little more. Become more familiar with your circumstances when you hop back and forth, and perhaps you may be able to do it at will someday.
Okay. I wonder...
You have a unique property to you, in that you can walk between the realms of the living and the dead, but also in that specters can attach themselves to you, much like I have. Typically, a specter can only attach itself to something that was important to it in life: a home, a person, an object, a place. But I found it relatively easy to hook myself to you.
Maybe it's because we're friends.
I think we are.
That makes Kid really happy.
And it could be that you're the first person that has seen me and spoken to me in 200 years. And the excitement of being roused from that loneliness made me able to attach myself to you. I couldn't say for certain. Not until you find somebody else that you can attach yourself to.
I'll start looking around, I guess. I could probably look at some graveyards.
It might not be terribly wise to allow yourself to be fettered to so many at once. So many voices and all.
That's true.
You may find us annoying in times. Maybe helping those that you have resolve their pasts and their traumas might open the space for you to engage with others.
Kid thinks about like helping them pass. The idea of like letting Francine go, and he's not totally sure how he feels about it. It's I think of it's like I want what's best for them, but also I don't. There's a certain comfort in always having somebody around.
Indeed. Well, give it some thought.
Okay.
And
Do kids ghosts rotate out? God, I hope not. Kid would
and
not.
before no, because we don't have the assets for that. But before long, the
It must be very startling for Troy and for Kid to just fucking disappear.
yeah, before long, you find yourself
3 streets over.
3 streets over, and Troy kind of rushes up. Oh, hey, kid, I lost you.
Oh no, I think I lost you.
No.
That happens
Sorry about
sometimes.
that.
Sorry.
Oh.
But I learned some interesting stuff just now.
Yeah?
I thought I was just clumsy. And got lost a lot. Turns out I've actually been dipping in and out of the ghost dimension.
Oh. What's that like?
Awful.
Bleak.
I'm sorry.
Imagine if you could see the entire past of everything around you if you looked hard enough. All the way back to when it was just ocean. It's awful. It feels like your air is full of smoke and ash and decay, and I don't like it. But, it's easier to talk to my ghost friends when I'm in there.
That's good. Are you okay?
I think so. Kid is like sweating a little bit. It's just a little bit weird to know that that's actually been happening this whole time. I just thought I was getting lost.
Well, with all of the other getting lost that's been going on, I figured something like that might have happened. At least it was something normal.
I suppose. I suppose it's normaler than getting shifted to another dimension where everybody doesn't know who I am.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should get back home or something.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, the two of you go out. You end up getting some food, and then you say goodbye and head back home. Who wants to go next?
Did you know that?
I think Jace has 2 talks he needs to have, but I
Mhm.
think
We can do one now, then do another, and then cut back to him.
Let's do it, Jace.
I think I want to do Suhaila first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm
Let's
ready.
see. Where?
Oh shit, I was muted. Yeah. Sorry, I was saying Suhaila's needs to be before Jace's. That's
Mhm.
the only
Yeah, and I
requirement.
think we should do that one.
Yeah. To the junkyard, I think.
I'm ready for this drama.
Get
No,
ready.
sorry, mine was gonna be the study session.
Oh, yes. Okay, so yeah.
I mean, it could be in the junkyard, but I don't know why it would be. It doesn't seem
Yeah.
the most conducive environment.
It's
okay.
serene.
A study session. We could get everybody together at Miss Loftus's place.
Yay!
Let me just grab and squat-a-la, you're off.
Time
And
to do a universe fucked up.
Let me just take Kid's sister
Study
away
session.
from him again. There
yeah,
we
let me
go.
just throw her off the map. Let me
To the
grab.
void. Goodbye.
Let me grab you. I'll grab you. Who all wants to join for study session?
Azumi will come to study.
Okay. I'll grab you.
Is there anyone else?
God,
we
that
want?
conversation
Any-
with Shiloh is getting funnier and funnier to me as time passes. And I'm sorry.
I kind of want to
like
know
that-
what happened to that dimension.
I like
yeah,
that
no,
everything
it's just getting
else.
funnier as time passes.
Everything else was either like Suhaila was able to keep her calm or like kind of laugh it off in the moment, but the mere suggestion that maybe Shiloh was like dating Jace in this universe was... What?
That universe with Shiloh had a really weird time. Jace just blew past that and kept yelling at her.
Is there any? Are there any other smart people we want to be here to bonus
I had suggested Nalani, although I sort of forgot that Elpis wasn't gonna be
be
here.
here? Yeah.
I mean,
Azumi would invite Roland. I'm not sure
Roland
that's
is a
kosher.
smart-
Ooh.
Kid doesn't mind. Roland just gave me $1,000.
You got any more? I mean, if no,
Kid just thinks Roland is cool.
if no one has any problems with the Roland here, Azumi would just be like, he's the one who helps me be smart.
I mean, Jace isn't Roland's friend, but he's not gonna tell her she can't bring her horrible boyfriend.
It'd be Roland A too. It would be the bitter one.
Attempting
Jace's like, I guess I'm gonna sap you, but I hate this.
your attempts to contact Roland go unanswered.
Oh,
Oh.
he's dead. Okay.
Yeah, he's probably dead.
I'm looking to the ghost dimension. Do I see?
Voidling sitting there with a pillow, like I gotta do what I gotta do.
You reap what you sow.
You reap what you stolen.
let's grab
Get Nalani.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a dice.
Okay.
Come on, Troy.
Amelia's like,
I feel like we have to invite
1, 2,
someone
3,
because
4,
I don't
5,
think
6,
anyone in
7,
our class is actually a good
11,
student.
12, 13, 14,
Nalani is a
15.
good student.
I mean,
Kid is a
I
good
would
student.
say Ethan is, but he's also not doing like he's got some weirdness going on. Also, I don't think Ethan is allowed at this conversation.
No.
All right, so I'm going to roll 1d15.
3.
3.
Who'd we get?
Oh,
Who's in the blind box?
Yay!
Okay. She's probably a good student.
yeah, she's a decent student.
Kid's a good student now.
Yeah, that's true. I keep not putting Kid in that category, but now that he has adult smarts, he's probably fine.
Ah, wow, I've never been here before.
Yeah, this is mine and Ellie's and Miss Loftus's house.
Has Jace
Oh wait,
been
hold
here
on.
before?
Let me.
I'm
We've all-
sure
we've
everyone
all
been
has
here
at least
before.
once.
I'm gonna
Okay.
Did you eat
toss.
bad spaghetti here? I want to say you did.
I gotta.
Jace did not eat bad spaghetti. Did he? Oh, I mean, he
you
may have
did.
actually.
You did. Everyone has been here and everyone has eaten bad spaghetti because it was one of the first things that happened.
Okay.
As a team, we all ate bad spaghetti.
Yeah.
There's and bad
And
spaghetti,
Azumi was
guys.
here once and made good spaghetti, and Loftus didn't say a word.
I'm
Kid has
looking
been
at
She was
here
like, "It's
every
fine."
day.
It's fine, holding back tears. I'm looking at Kid's room and then looking at Ellie's room, and I'm realizing, wow, you guys actually have 2 out of 7 Demon Lord fragments in one house.
I need to update Kid's room because he wouldn't have some of this stuff anymore.
Wow, wow, wow. And so yeah, the 5 of you all get together. Quinn is like, "Ooh, I don't think I've ever hung out with this specific group of people before. By the way, where's Elpis?"
In another dimension.
Oh,
Not like the something
Not
different.
Like the time thing. Like she's in the Fey dimension right now.
Yeah, she's gone somewhere on purpose.
oh, all right. Whew. Well, okay, so she pulls out her book bag and starts pulling books out. What do we want to go over first?
Is
Let me
Quinn
know
the
about
type of
some
girl that
more.
has color-coded notes?
Oh, she sure does.
Oh, this.
I'm sure every word is written in gel pen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Impossible to read to the color.
It's
Every class has its own color.
if Lisa Frank created a superhero, that's what's on her binder.
Lisa Frank is a superhero in this world. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh god, I hate to say it, but I think we kind of have to go over everything. A lot has happened, and I've paid attention to nothing.
I mean, I feel like you have pretty decent hero ethics.
I'll be honest, I've kind of
Jace,
been relying.
looks down. He's been going over here.
Oh, hi,
Before
Donald.
the nonsense began, him and Ethan were trying at hero ethics, and Ethan's like, and Ethan trying his best to help Jace on that regard.
It's a difficult world to navigate metahuman law. It's very, very complicated.
Everyone watches the cat sprint away.
I'll be honest, I've been kind of relying on Roland for tests like these, and he blew me off, and I'm a little mad.
Oh.
Okay, I'll help you.
You're the best, kid.
I'm just saying, Azumi, door's still open to the whole, makes the, throat cutting.
Maybe we shouldn't joke about murdering our friends.
Why are we joking about murdering people?
Because it's funny!
She inches her way back.
She looks
Kid
at
is
like,
also
looks
making
for
like
exit.
that face.
She's like, wait a minute, I've never hung out with these people. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. This conversation's a little too frequent. I don't think it's a joke.
I mean, she hangs out with Azumi, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hang out every now and then.
Ooh, all right. So we've got Physics of Flying 101 for people who for people without gravity powers. We've
Save
got
a
flying
copy
for
of
people
that
with
for
magic.
Ellie, for sure.
Oh yeah. Let me see. We've got.
She starts jotting some stuff down and kind of going over some study stuff and you guys
Just
get
brought out, a big thing of books from his room, and he's like, "Look, I have all this study material now."
you guys get a pretty solid little session of study, interspersed with hanging out and grabbing lunch and stuff.
Can Hoshiko shift Azumi's labels? She's really trying to study.
Yeah, Hoshiko will shift up your. What did we say this test was going to be over?
Superior.
Oh wait.
Superior? Yeah, she's going to shift your superior up and your danger down.
Okay, yeah. Azumi is trying her absolute best to really make the studying work, so... I feel like she would dedicate herself just enough for a label shift.
And so, you guys hear the door open and Miss Loftus comes in. Free from her post-school day work.
Oh, hi kids.
Hi, Miss Loftus.
Hi Quinn. What do y'all? We don't see you here too often. Hey, get off! Get up! Get up!
It fucking jumps
Pie?
onto the stove.
It's off.
The pie instead.
Get off! It's decorative.
She grabs the cat.
It's decorative. Bitch, you think I know how to make a pie?
The cat gets on the ground.
Sorry kids. Does anyone want anything to eat? I can make spaghetti.
Nah, I'm good.
Quinn's like, oh, that would be great. Oh, what?
Yeah, no, everyone is like, Quinn, stop.
They're like staring at her.
Don't you do it.
No, I'm good. We got some snacks and stuff. Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Jace probably made a point to make like a plate of nachos where he's like, I will handle the food now. I will do it today.
She goes over to Elpis's door and knocks on it.
Elpis, we need to talk.
She's not back yet.
Yeah, she's still out doing whatever.
What do you mean? She wasn't at school today. Where else would she be?
Suela looks at Kid. She's not.
Yeah, everyone
looks at Kid.
Like, this is.
Do you want me to tell you about it in private?
She's like any hint of a happy face on her just turns sour.
Yeah, come talk to me about it.
kid who doesn't get to come in here often is like, But he's also like,
and so yeah, out here.
I gotta go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. It's this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jace leans over and is like, pretty sure.
Man. I wonder what Kid's gonna do with, like, $800, even after Loftus tax. That's like a fortune.
Christmas gifts. He said
Yeah,
so.
Jace, Christmas gift.
Yeah, but Christmas gifts don't cost $800. Suhaila's assuming he's gonna have, like, at least $600 left over, even if he buys gifts for, like, everyone.
I mean, good ones cost $800.
Well, okay.
Yeah, Jace is kind of like, it depends on what you get.
What kind of Christmas gifts were you guys buying for your friends in high school?
But here's the thing, right? Kid isn't a normal kid. He doesn't know. He's
That's-
just like, this
that's
is so
very-
cool.
Yeah, he has
It
no
costs
idea.
so much money. I'm sure that Suhaila would love it.
Maybe, I think
It's-
Kid will go shopping with Troy at times and with someone else at times so that he doesn't overspend. Maybe when Elpis gets
Oh.
back, they'll go
Yeah,
shopping
that
together.
is a good idea. Has he had money before?
He gets like little allowances sometimes to like
Buy
like,
lunch at
lunch and
school.
stuff. And like if he like wants to get something, he'll just ask Miss Loftus if he can have it most of the time.
I think
He's
5.
asking for a cell phone for Christmas this year.
I've only ever seen him like with $5, and that's always been spent at school.
Thinks about rolling.
Azumi,
Stealing money
Yeah.
from a baby.
you can't help but feel like you're being watched.
Oh?
Yeah, like you kind of like look out the window. Yeah, it's him. No, it's this tiny guy who's been here the entire game.
I'm gonna kill him.
It's the long con. You've been waiting.
You've been stalking me for the last time, old man.
Yeah, you feel like that is the general direction that you're being watched from. And so you kind of like look out the window, and of course across you can see other like apartments and things like that, but you don't see anybody specifically.
Izumi, like, wanting to, like, kind of figure that out, just sits up and is like, it's been a little stuffy in here. I'm gonna get some fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
And just,
Someone's gone onto the balcony.
yeah, Izumi just goes onto the balcony. We could probably come back to that in a second.
Yep.
Dang, I just realized that's a big ass balcony.
Yeah, you guys are about 4 floors up. Like, this is a pretty nice little apartment.
But yeah,
And so
we'll do that. in a second.
Jason, Suhaila, you are left in the room.
Conspicuously.
I'm ready for the drama.
Yeah, Jace is kind of like, he's a little spread out on the couch since he realized no one else was sitting on it except the two of them. And he studying, like, Jace, there's a very clear distinction with him where it comes to, like, science and math and stuff, he seems to be pretty okay, but the minute it's like, this is a superhero class, he's like, nah. So he's got, like, thinking ruffled hair from the, like, going over shit, and he's kind of a little frustrated, but for the most part, he's been doing the study deal.
Suhaila's flipping a pen around in her hands and occasionally tapping it against whatever, like, packet she's reading. Does this flying stuff make sense to you? You can do that, right?
Jace thinks for a second. He's like, I haven't tried to do anything since he kind of, like, motions up to his eye. Assume
fair
I
enough.
could do
But,
it
like,
before.
I mean, someone clearly thought about this a lot, or they would have just been like, sometimes your powers let you fly, and that's the entire chapter. I kind of realized, like, maybe someday I could pull that off, but it took me like 4 years to really get good at walking again, so I feel like it's gonna be a long-ass time before I can fly with my gravity shit.
I guess it's true. I mean, if Hoshiko can We've got kind of the same thing going on, just in opposite directions. He's thinking like,
Oh my god, I still have no idea.
oh,
what I'm
he
going
like
to-
stops when he says that. She starts talking. He's like, speaking of which, what the fuck?
Yeah, right. Oh man, I don't know. Like, if it were like 3 months ago, I would have just probably like fucking blown my stack right there. Now I'm just like confused. Like, we haven't even like really hung out since like swimming lessons months ago, and she just comes out with that shit out of nowhere. Man.
I'm trying to think. Was Jace present, like next, like with the in the area when Hoshiko was like, I think I'm gonna ask Suhaila to be my. I don't think he was like with. I don't think he was in earshot of that conversation. I don't
Took
remember.
place
So
at chair behind
It
you.
was
It was
Halloween.
at the
night.
Halloween party.
Mm.
So I don't know if he's aware that she's been considering it for a while now. But she did mention. I mean, she did. It seemed like something she was thinking about before he again motions to himself before all that started happening. I think she's been on that for a while.
Man, like every reason she gave, I was like, man, I never would have even thought about that. Like, partnering with someone because you have a theme that works together. Like, I guess I knew she was like, you know, a big deal or whatever on social media, but man, maybe she's like actually really ahead of the curve towards being a pro. I don't know, man. I just want to hit bad guys.
She's
The air is heavy.
yeah, Jace, like I don't know if I want to be a superhero.
Cyrilla sets her stuff down on the table. Shit, man, really?
I mean, I never did. It was Azumi's thing. She really wanted to do it.
What were you planning to do with all your wizard shit?
I was just gonna work at Merit. I was gonna do what my dad did. I was gonna do demon stuff.
What?
Chase
Well, I
looks
guess-
up like, oh,
I guess
okay.
that's happening.
Like the volume in there gets much lower as if she starts whispering very harshly.
Ellie is in some shit when she gets
Yeah.
back.
Speaking of like future stuff, I was thinking about, you know, what we were talking about the other day before,
Jeez.
you know, stuff happened.
Jace kind of like sits back a little bit with all of the nonsense that happened and the state he was in at the time. He kind of like got pushed a little back for him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, look, I'm really sorry. I wish I could be what you need me to be. But I don't think I can do it this time."
Yeah. I had some more time to think about it. I mean, there's been a lot going on, so honestly, I haven't thought about it that much, but I was pretty shitty there myself. So you know that I've been through some shit, right? I don't know, like, I guess Ellie knows the most about it, but I think everyone kind of knows, like, I mean, it was, like, fuck me, it was on the news, I guess.
Yeah.
There,
Yeah, you've been through a lot.
and so what you gotta know about me is there have been a lot of days and even more nights for me where the only thing that kept me going was believing that whatever shit I was in, whatever horrible problem I had to overcome, that I could just keep working and working at it, no matter how long it took or how painful it was, that I could just grind it away if I tried hard enough for long enough. That's how I got out of the bubble. So, when we talked the other day, and, you know, you told me how you feel, I know you probably meant one thing, but what I heard, the way it ended up in my head, was that you were telling me that there was a problem with me,
No.
and that there was no way to fix it, that there was nothing I could do, and I couldn't deal, because I've never had a thing that I wanted really badly, and there's just no way to get it, no matter how hard I try. And it sounds like, I know it sounds really dumb now that I've thought about it more, but I guess what I really wanted you to say right then was that I could have what I wanted if I just changed this thing about me, or that thing, or if I was different somehow.
I don't want you to be. You're fine the way you are. You're great. I love you. Just not the way you want me to, I guess.
Yeah. No, I understand now. It's, I gotta be honest, it really hurts. It hurts more than I thought it would.
I'm sorry.
The other day, I tried really hard to be cool for Ethan, and I think it worked out. And it was way harder than I thought it was gonna be. Like, I understand. I really do. But I thought it would be easier to just kind of, once I understood, be like, all right, well, I don't need to feel this way anymore. And I kind of still do. And the first time that you ever, like, actually smiled for real while I was around, I thought it was one of the most beautiful things I'd ever seen.
My heart.
And there's, like, I'm really happy that things worked out for you. I was really scared for you for a while there, man, and I'm so glad you're okay. And maybe now you can smile more. And it sounds really shitty. I don't know how to. There's a big part of me that really wanted it to be me that did that for you. That I wanted it to be me that made you okay to smile again. And I see you with Ethan, and I'm happy that you guys, well, I don't really know what's gonna happen there, but
Chase, like, yeah, neither do I.
I'm happy that you're happy, and it really hurts too. It hurt.
Suhaila. He, like, very slowly, because she's not entirely sure if she wants him to touch her or not, like, goes to, like, kind of pull her into his side, give her a little hug, and, like, just hold her a little bit. And is like, you're so strong. You're one of the strongest people I know. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry this hurts you, and I wish I didn't. I wish it didn't. But I think you deserve someone who can keep up with you better. And I think you're gonna be great. For yourself and for anyone else you end up with. Not even just a partner, but for friends, you're gonna be great for anyone you're around. You're great for me.
Even though, like, there's still a lot of complicated emotion going on, but when
Yeah.
Jace says that, her face does light up.
Is comfort and supporting going on right now?
I think so.
I think
It
so.
should be.
I need some comfort and support after that.
Jace, do this thing.
Man.
If you got influence, take a
Let's
plus
see.
1.
Actually, yeah,
I think you should.
I think rolling comfort and support might make sense. I kind of want to do some kind of like mutual label shifty deal, because I'm assuming we both already have influence over each other.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
we
that.
should. There's no reason not to.
Okay. I think Suhaila would like to shift Jace's. I think she would shift mundane up and superior down, because what she wants for Jace, because she thinks that's what's actually making him happy, is for him to open up and actually be accessible to the people who are close to him and not aloof.
Yeah.
It's good shit, man.
That makes sense.
Sorry, I'm ruining you for the test.
I mean, he. It's fine. He only needs one stat, and it's locked. All right. So, if we're doing a mutual label shift, I think he actually wants to bump up her superior, like raise her self-assurance. Like, hey, you're great.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we might actually end up doing.
Nico, I don't think you actually shifted superior down, so I'm gonna do that for you.
I sure did. It was at a 1.
It's showing 1 at me, so I'm gonna make it 0.
Oh, that's because I haven't clipped it. That's because I haven't clicked.
Well, I clicked.
There, I clicked. Are you happy?
Yes.
There. Alright, so we're gonna bump her superior up, and what should go down? I don't want to nerf her. We'll put down her freak, actually.
Okay.
And just so we're clear, if I'm being really honest, you did kind of hurt me with the last couple months, and I know you didn't mean to, and you didn't realize. But don't worry about that shit anymore, all right, man? I think it's just gonna take some time for me.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. I'll be here if you need me, right?
Yeah, and I will absolutely be here for you. I know we're only on the same team for like another month, maybe less than that, but just so you know, all that time and effort that I put into keeping you alive and out of wizard jail, it wasn't just because I was hoping, one day we might make out at a TGI Fridays or something.
Someone felt something.
You're like a really good friend of mine. And you're not getting rid of me that easy, okay?
I'm not looking to get rid of you anytime soon.
The bathroom door opens. All right, guys, let's get back to work.
I don't know if that's Mo or Roma who got hit in the gut by TGI Friday.
I was muted, but I was fucking laughing my ass off.
So fucking haunted by that statement.
A moment to those who made out at a TGI Fridays.
Rip.
Also, who the fuck's that?
That's gas.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get back to work.
Oh my god, a complete stranger in our house.
Yeah, Jace like blinks for a second, like, and then is like, oh, we're doing this shit again.
Gotcha.
I don't think Jace interacted with Gotcha at any point when she was out of her costume, so I'm not sure he's in on it.
I think you three failed your rolls, because remember there was a thing, the radius of stupidity, and it was just like Kid on the edge.
I don't think Jace even rolled. Because Jace was never present when it was happening. She was always there when he was somewhere else.
I think the three people who failed
where we were all there.
I think the three people who failed were Elpis, Suhela, and Azumi.
Okay, so Kid and Jace know. Because there was a team meeting, and you were there.
Because Elpis, Suhela, and Azumi were the ones who hung out, because they went to the junkyard and then went to the mall. And I think all three failed.
That's right, yeah. Everyone else in that party.
I know that Kid knows.
Yeah, Kid, Kid, you have been dismissed as well. Not happy.
Aww.
Are you grounded from your $800?
Kid probably tried his best to make her feel better.
And Azumi, while you're out there, go ahead and assess the situation.
I was gonna ask you that, so I think that is superior. Yep. When you assess the situation, roll plus superior. No.
Oops. Yeah.
I could be selfish. I don't think it's appropriate.
Yeah. And so, this girl shows up and is like, "Come on, you guys ready to get back to work?"
Kid walks out, turns, sees this, stops full motion.
Oh, Kid. I didn't know that you were here.
She walks out, Jace blinks. Jace says Kid isn't here, Jace blinks harder.
Sorry, I came by because Suhela asked me to... where are we again?
We're at... Where are we? She sits there for a second. She looks really confused. She starts looking around, and then... Whoosh.
Yikes.
Yeah, gonna take a while to get used to that. Hoping I don't have to.
Guys, Gotcha was in the bathroom!
Okay, so that wasn't like a dimension thing. She was just here.
I don't know.
Well, does she know that
worse.
Everyone knows you live here. If she knew where she was, she wouldn't be asking why you were here. So no, my money's on dimension thing.
Oh,
Also,
so
wait,
is that what's going on? Oh my god.
Wait, hang on. Wait, back the fuck up. You're telling me that's in alternate dimension, that's what Gacha looks like?
Oh, right, you guys don't know. it's don't no, that wasn't her.
Yeah, Jace is kind of like doing the like no, like the waving across like the stop.
That was
like just stop.
Sorry, no, that was that girl from the flower store in the mall.
I'm gonna use a move because Majin pulled a 6, and I'm going to separate you all.
Good.
Miss Loftus says go home. Miss Loftus says everybody needs to leave except Frankie, who is grounded.
Yikes.
Oof, ouch, owie. My home life. Alright.
He's gonna go to bed without supper. No spaghetti for you.
Do anything.
You were but you were already grounded.
I know, but she's taking
Now,
her off anger
you're
off
on-
out on me.
You're on double secret probation.
Elpis, she can't
Have an
run
extra
Elpis, so
helping
she's
of
double
grounded.
And so,
So funny.
Time to have a
Alright,
weird
I
time,
fucking
kid.
guess we roll out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Your Autobots.
Good luck, kid. Let's roll out. Whoop.
Chase, as he passes, gives Kid like a pat on the back, like pat. Like
He just looks sad. He's like,
oh,
I'm upset. I can't make her feel better. Ellie's gone, and now I'm by myself.
oh.
So I'll just talk to Malaise.
There's the cat.
There's
I don't want to talk to that little asshole. He's still.
He bites me at night.
Where the hell did they get that cat?
He lays at the foot of my bed and bites my toes in the night.
I mean, that's just
Feeling
something
called
cats
out
do.
again.
And so yeah. Jace, you head over to the dorm.
God, that's.
She's just hanging out at the dorm. Is he
You live here
avoiding
now?
merit? Who knows?
Oh.
Thump.
Oh.
Oh my god.
And so, yeah, you head over. You
Roma has
knock
a
on the
visceral
door.
reaction.
How do I turn my boy
Someone said
around?
something, and I'm going ape shit.
Whoop.
Okay. Thank
You can do it. So if you click on him, you'll see the square around him. There's a little line going to this top one,
Okay, I
to
can
this
move
top
that.
square. And
Okay.
yeah, if you rotate that around.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Oh,
Are you gonna?
give me 1 second.
Okay. Giving Austin a sec. Chase leaves the study session, goes to the dorms. I think he's just like not going to Merit. I think he's just like, I don't want to go there right
He wants to avoid it for his life.
now. He's just like avoiding Merit. He's like, if I go there, they're gonna start testing me again. I don't want to do that. There's a lot of weird feelings floating around in the Merit facility.
It's just like a lot of passive aggressive looks. Like, so what? I almost caused the apocalypse. Come on, guys. It happens to everyone. Like one or two of you haven't accidentally like caused the end of the world. Whatever.
All right. And so, yeah, you head over and
He's gonna make Ethan a real dinner. It's gonna be great.
If you knock on the door or whatever,
Yeah, he's gonna.
come in. Ethan is sitting on the floor, and scattered all around him are like notes from class because he's trying to study and it's not going well. Hey, Jace.
Hey.
What's up? Yeah, I'm looking at these now, and I think I might have been tired when I wrote some of these because I can't read them. I have no idea what I'm saying in these. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
Yeah, no. Any pre-tournament notes, they mean nothing.
Chase takes a look.
Like
What?
I tried to define integrity, and I just said integrity again. There's no. I don't understand. All of these are useless now.
Chase is like kind of leaning over Ethan to take a look at his notes. to see how bad the situation
They
is.
are so bad. Like, you can tell that some of them are like just torn. Like, some of them, like, I was halfway through a word and then I probably fell asleep. This is chaos and nobody can study from this. It's fucked.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ethan, he like picks up one of them. That's
Oh.
just the ramp, like the thought. It starts probably as notes and becomes the thought train rambling of a madman.
It just becomes the lyrics to a Donna Summer song. And just halfway through, and because it's his fate, he loves Donna Summers, and so it just trails off.
There's no signs whatsoever, ever, that Ethan might have been gay. None at all.
None. So yeah,
Wow.
that's what you're seeing.
Wow, you were just. He like sits back. He like leans back against the arm of the couch. Like, you were just not okay, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, those were from my like not sleeping days. Those are for like my like 3-hour days, micro nap days, no sleeping period.
Yeah, you'd stop doing that, right? He kind of like looks at Ethan like, you're not doing that anymore, are you?
Oh no, I am sleeping. I'm sleeping a solid like 4 to 5 hours a night, and I've never felt better. Honestly, like my life has improved like tenfold, and you can tell because like my notes halfway through they get good. Like I can understand these.
Oh yeah, look at that. Jay's like puts down his stuff and tries to figure out if he can determine which of his notes would have been the same notes as these.
You're watching the benefits of sleep progression in real time.
Yeah, he's like maybe I can find mine and you can use those.
Yeah,
Instead
because-
of this chaos.
Yeah, the notes on CPR just make no sense. I'm super embarrassed. I don't. And I had forgotten about finals. There's just been a
This
lot.
one looks like you just started writing out a police report.
Oh, let me see. Oh my god. Oh, that's super confidential. I start like ripping that one up. Oh, I shouldn't have been writing that down. He like crumples it up and throws it away, and it's just like
He eats it.
That's really funny. I'll put all this on. Did you want to go like boxing again, or did you want to go running, or?
I actually came to see if you wanted to do something for dinner, but now I'm here to see if you need my notes.
Honestly, both.
Yeah, we could do both.
Yeah, let's do both because I'm gonna fail, and that's super embarrassing because like this is my job, and if I fail, God, that just doesn't look good. What does Shiloh say? That shit don't fly, fam.
Jay's kind of like
Something like that.
pauses. Ethan says that sentence and he kind of looks around the room and he's like, if I were in another dimension, would his room still look like this? And decides probably not.
No.
Assumes he is safe.
Yeah, we can do that. I have a question. And he starts like gathering things back up and like picking up his pencils and just like putting everything on his desk. And he turns around and says, "So, the other day, actually no, the other weeks, you stopped talking to me for about 3 weeks, and I just want to say that I'm sorry for whatever I said that made you stop talking to me for 3 weeks. Also, what was it? Because it's been keeping me up at night. I have no idea what I said."
You're doing the mental math in your head, and you're like, "Oh God, I sure did start avoiding him when Azumi came out to me on behalf of me."
Yeah, when Azumi came came out swinging from my closet. Jace, who had to come over to like look at, just look around at Ethan's shit while he was putting his stuff away, stops and for a moment becomes a woman doing math, and then fluffs. Like everything fluffs. He's like, oh.
Yeah, because I was super worried. I was like, was it when I said that I couldn't tell the difference between Starbucks and Coffee Beanery? Was that what it was?
You're still wrong for that, but no.
Oh,
Jace, for a second, like, he's going to comfort Ethan and is like, no, you're still wrong about that one. And it's like, but, no, Ethan, I wasn't mad at you. You didn't do anything.
so that wasn't me. That wasn't me saying something or being awkward or just like I don't know. You when you stopped talking to me, I guess it bothered me. But I mean,
yeah. No. You didn't. You didn't do anything. That was mostly me. Honestly, I didn't think you'd notice.
No, like I would like look at you and it was like you were looking right through me or you'd like avoid me. Yeah, no, it was like actually like actual avoid yeah.
Oh, was it that? Oh, was that?
Yeah,
bad,
it was kind of weird.
huh?
And he's like running his hands through his hair. He's just like, yeah, no. I was really trying to rack my brain and I couldn't come up with any sort of like concrete thing that I said. But
No,
I'm sure
it
it was
was.
something.
You didn't. It wasn't you. It was my.
Was it
it
you?
was my fault. I was.
It was the apocalypse, huh?
Chase
Like-
for a second is like, am I gonna take that out? Am I gonna take that out into? It
mean-
was mostly the apocalypse. that
Okay, well, I mean,
was
that's understandable.
putting a bit of strain
Yeah, no, that makes
on
sense.
everything.
Mhm. All right, well, that makes me feel better that it was just like the end of the world that made you stop talking to me, and so I feel so much better.
Jace like, oh, am I gonna keep? Can I? He like kind of leans back against Ethan's dresser. There may have been more than the apocalypse.
Uh-huh. Yeah, what was that? He says, like, smiling a little, like, perfectly, like, serene.
Just like, my fears have been abated.
Yeah. What was it?
I mean, it wasn't. It was less. It was like pauses. Was going to say it was less important than the apocalypse, but then is like, that's not what I want to say either.
Well, I mean, if it's not important, we can just like cook dinner together. Like that's what you came here for, right?
Yeah, I want to make sure you eat something besides chicken nuggets.
Oh, I'm branching out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, rice is okay. Rice is all right.
Are you putting anything on your rice? He says, like, is Ethan just eating plain rice?
No, I'm not putting anything on.
Oh, Ethan.
Well, show me what to put on it. How's that?
Yeah. Let's. Excuse me?
The fuck?
Streaming.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, let's go.
If
If it's really nothing. Yeah?
Come here. Can I mean, shit. Jace struggling and getting like visibly upset. He's like, this is probably the time to say this first. If I do it now, if I don't do it, Izumi's gonna be mad at me first.
Yeah, she will.
She's gonna be
Flash back
so
to the Radio
pissed
Shack.
off. Yeah, she's gonna be so pissed off if he doesn't do it now. And he's like, I cannot, like, struggling with his own, like, I can't make myself say anything.
Well, I'm glad that we're hanging out together again.
Yeah, we're. Ethan, I don't want to be a superhero.
Oh,
But he like kind of stops for a second, like that is.
Ethan like does like a sort of like mincing gesture where he has his hand on his chest. Oh,
He like
Oh,
looks.
really?
Jace himself like blinking hard, like that's not what I wanted, but that's what came out.
oh well.
Uh,
I mean, have you after a semester? Do you think the life's not for you? I mean, the life is not for everyone. That is a fact. There's people in our class that I'm pretty sure are going to drop out.
no, that's not. I mean, I never did. I didn't. I'm at Valor because of this stupid. He like initially gestures to his chest, but then like stops and because it's not there anymore.
Uh,
But I
well,
I
I mean,
don't want to be a superhero, but I like being your partner.
he like puts his hands together in another like a very like sweet gesture, like, oh, jeez. I really like hanging out with you, and I like going on patrol with you. We make a good team. And
Yeah.
And so yeah, no, I want to keep doing that for as long as possible. But I mean, if you drop out, I suppose we still can. There are some legal things about that, but that we can get to that when we get to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Ethan's like he's like very happy by that. Like that statement, like he just like lit up. He's very cute.
Ethan, my boy.
I know.
And the reason I didn't offer to be your partner because I wanted to mess around with being a superhero. I already knew I didn't want to be one when I offered.
Really? I mean, you put yourself in harm's like way a lot. Did you only want to do that so you can hang out with me?
He kind of like he looks down. He looks back over to here that has had his attention for a while and rubs his neck and is like, "Yeah, I did it for you, to be with you and to keep you safe, I guess."
Even like he's like rubbing his arms and he's just like, and then he's like tossing it around in his head a little bit, and just like starts to blush, and just like, oh, oh wow.
It doesn't. Jace sees Ethan suffering and is like, "Man, it's fine. Nothing."
Like he covers his face, like he's just like, oh, oh, I'm crying a little bit. Oh no.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't have to. It doesn't matter. We can just make dinner, and it doesn't have to be anything. It doesn't have to be a thing.
No. I mean, I guess I want it to be a thing. I mean, if yeah, we could probably just make dinner.
Well, I mean, if
this is a gay thing, isn't it, Jace?
Chase like kind of like looks up at the ceiling and like,
Oh no.
Chase
I-
just like Ethan.
It's so I've been thinking about it.
Really?
Was building IKEA furniture together gay?
I don't think it hurt.
Was late night bare knuckle boxing gay?
When
Was you riding on the back of my motorcycle gay?
Aaron. I don't think any of those things are intrinsically gay, no.
I didn't know if they were either, but I'm starting to think they might have been.
They might have been. Chase kind of like deflates a little bit, like, yeah, I think they might have been.
Okay. As long as Shiloh never finds out. I'm so serious. Shiloh can never. She is a monster.
Shiloh's a goblin and nothing she thinks matters.
No.
Chase immediately snaps into hostility at the mention of Shiloh.
She can never know. It is a constant torment and I don't need this added on. I couldn't deal with it. She already sometimes just looks at me and she just starts to laugh for no reason and just walks away. I can't also have this. So can we not tell her?
Chase is like sitting there like Shiloh is a goblin with 2 whole brain cells. I'm not even convinced she knows what she's doing half the time. She just knows it's upsetting.
Okay. That alleviates my fear 0%. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny how that happened. Yeah. And he's so cute. He's like running his hands through his hair. He's like really chuffed by this.
Chuffed.
Chuffed.
I know. I just that's the last word I expected you to use.
Oh.
Delighted, Aram.
Well, let's.
Do you want to, like, not now, but do you want to, I don't know, go out sometime?
Yeah. Whenever you want.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever like I have time, but I mean, whenever you want. Oh no.
Goblin. There's a goblin here.
So yeah, no, whenever you want to. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you been to the aquarium yet?
No. It's pretty dark
Chase,
in
like,
there.
visibly brightens. You fucking love this. Like, I'm gonna show this nerd some fish.
No, I've never been there and so never I've been there to stop fish-based crimes.
Yeah, I had a feeling that might have been the case.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Maybe after finals or before finals or
When there's time.
Yeah, when there's time. Yeah.
Do you want to make dinner?
Let's make dinner. I'm starving. And
Let's
he's
show you how to
ready to
make
go.
some real rice.
I love how every fucking person in the dorm was outside my fucking door. Like, goddamn Colisette is like, what's going on in there?
Just kneeling down next to the door, like, I hear some gay shit going on.
They're like, we need Troy. We need to know what's happening in there.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi, Kashimar.
shit. What are you doing on the stove?
I don't know.
Well, we're gonna make rice on that stove. Is that okay?
Oh, yes. He scoots over.
Oh, okay.
He moves himself to the back burner.
Yeah.
Kalshamar, could you actually reach into the cabinet and get me the one behind you?
Get you a what?
A rice? It's like
Oh
a
yes.
bag.
He reaches up into the counter, into the little ceiling counter, and he pulls his hand, and you just hear something bump around inside. Oh, oops!
You get it?
You'll have to get it.
Oh, okay.
What'd you do?
While
Yes.
I can move through things very easily, objects tend not to be able to. Actually, watch this. He puts his hand up inside, and then like the cabinet door swings open, and he pulls as he like arcs his arm down and hands you the rice.
I accept it with both hands. Oh.
Oh, you
Uh.
can't make other things interesting. Okay.
Huh.
Well,
do
I
you
guess
want-
you guys are gonna be busy here.
Yeah, we're gonna be making dinner. Do you want any?
I do not wish to be set aflame, so I shall leave.
Oh, all right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What does he think making dinner is?
I don't know.
Did he just
Even
imply that we were gonna
Kalshamar had like a
cook him?
smugness. Goddamn. Yes, I'm gonna wash the rice. So Ethan has washed this rice. He's on it. His cooking level has scaled up. Cooking Mama is proud.
I'm so glad Ethan is growing into a human being.
Oh god, yeah.
What should we make with this?
I have a lot of chicken breast, I have a lot of broccoli, I have a lot of rice and lentils right now. Oh, and also all this nutritional.
We're absolutely not putting nutritional yeast in anything, Ethan.
I don't know, I like it. It's savory.
Another time with the yeast. So Jace like blinks for a second and is like, I'm gonna pick my battles to win this one.
Yeah, so we just he starts like making stuff, and he's not even like ruining this food so far. It's just so critically underseasoned.
Ah, that's alright. Jace is here. He'll help. Also, too much seasoning might make Ethan die, though. We'll see.
Yeah. So, this morning when Hoshiko handed Suhaila a business card, I actually felt my soul shrink just a little bit.
It was terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no!
It was kind of rude. But also, I think me and Hoshiko might have the same, have not the same manager, but the same
Publicist?
Publicist. Her name is Joan, and she's a devil.
Like an actual one, or?
Oh no, she's not. I don't think she is from hell, but she belongs there.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Sometimes demons are hard to pick out from humans.
Yeah.
But I mean, that being said, I think Suhaila has what it takes to be a hero. And so I think maybe she should get in contact with a manager or published or something. Because I'd say out of everyone in the class, I think Suhaila might be one of those heroic.
Yeah, she's definitely got the drive for it.
She does.
You do a lot of good.
She saved my life. She's gonna go far. And also, Hoshiko's never given me her card. I have a card. I mean, it's probably not as cool, but I have a card.
Yeah.
And he keeps it up. Anything else you want, AJ? That's Mo asking.
I think we're good.
Okay, so you have a sweet little gay dinner, and the eventually, Jace heads home.
Can't hide from merit forever.
Yeah, can't hide from merit forever.
I want to say that I feel like that moment where Sam first walked up to the door. That's like, you know, the part in Mulan where he lights the fire and he's like, now everyone in China knows you're here. Now everyone
Now all
in
of
school
China knows
you're
you're
here.
I
expect
really
that in
like
it.
casual Sam at first rolling up to be like, hey, I'm gonna go talk to Ethan, and then it's like, oh, gay.
Like,
Now
everybody.
goes home, gets dressed, then rolls out to
everybody.
obtain their friends.
Austin,
Yeah.
if Aram and Roma are not opposed to it, could Azumi have a scene with them first?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where at?
Preferably the park.
Which park?
Oh, yeah, that park, huh?
Let me take you to the woods. Because the other one's still
Fucking that place
yeah,
up.
that place is super messed up.
Do we still have the camp map? That might work.
I've got it somewhere. We can do that. Let me grab it. Gosh, there's so many maps.
Sorry.
You're good. Yeah, this one's fine. Just use this one out by the dorms.
Okay. Yeah, Azumi went ahead and texted Suhaila and Kid and wanted to
I don't
talk.
have a phone. I have to sneak out because I'm grounded.
Oh no! You're right.
Oh no.
So you're back at Miss Loftus's house before you all leave.
Sneak into the house.
Yeah, Azumi tells Jace, hey, go on ahead. And it was like,
Hey,
all right.
Fuck off through this wall. All right.
Yeah. Boom.
Guys, I'm grounded.
All right, this will work. Yeah, Azumi tells Jace to go on without them for a second. Azumi tells Kid.
I sure did get grounded. I know it's not ideal, but
It's okay.
So, I mean, your room has a window, and you're only 4 floors up, and your body can take a lot. You can leave whenever you want, man.
I could probably jump. Yeah,
Yeah.
Plus, you can like
but
totally
I feel
get
like
back
people
up
would
there.
call the police.
Oh
I could
yeah,
use
you are
my
across
chains to
from
get
a
back
thing.
up.
I think you could even, like, jump a good distance up and climb the way. You're pretty strong, and I don't think your muscles get tired.
Oh, you
That's
could
all
just
true.
like you could
I
just
could
split
definitely
up
see
and then
that.
have each of your parts go up by itself, or have like
Yes.
your hands carry the rest of you up.
I definitely could do that and get even more grounded. Because that's what Elpis did, and this is what's happening.
So, I wanted to talk to you guys if that was okay.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. What's on your mind?
I know we don't have like these big kind of talks, and I feel bad that we don't hang out as much, but I really just wanted to ask you guys, like, with everything that's been happening and just my mind kind of whizzing around memories and kind of figuring things out, I kind of wanted to get some honest opinions about stuff I was thinking about. Like, I know a lot has happened when we first met and had our first class and to now, but when you guys ever, like, hear my name or, like, think of me, what honestly comes to mind?
Like what, like how we feel about you, or like what
Hey.
vibes you give off?
They look at you, Azumi, and they say, "You mean the name Azmui?" And
No!
Why don't you ask your mom, Kala said?
Oh!
No. Like, I guess maybe, like, vibes or anything, but, like, what's the first thing that popped in your head? Like, what do you think of me as a person, as Zumi? Like,
You have a lot of energy, and you're very peppy.
You don't really know how to try anything less than like 95%.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
that's a good thing sometimes. I mean, honestly, it's probably a good thing most of the time. It is definitely the thing it took me the longest to get used to.
I know I could get abrasive, but I don't know, like Suhela, like I think back to after all the seasonal monsters were running about. Like, do you remember what you told me at the hospital?
Yeah. And I still think it's kind of true that there are definitely ways in which you're stronger than me, and you're probably the strongest of any of us. I
Well-
spent a long time trying to get through the Jace, and I guess sometimes I did it okay, but I really fucked up the other day. I'm pretty sure I talked to him for a while at the cultural festival, and maybe it was going to happen either way, but pretty sure that's what, like, set the whole thing off for him. And I kind of feel like maybe if you had been there, it would have been okay, because that's what you're best at.
You'd think that, but like when we were back in Merritt and talking, something really hit me at that very moment of trying to calm Jace down. And it's something I bring up a lot, but I spent so much of my life just attached to Jace. But I'm starting to get the idea that maybe that wasn't really the best thing to do. And I kind of worry a lot. Especially when I think of myself. Do you guys see me like different from Jace? That it isn't Jace and Izumi, it's Jace. And then there's Izumi.
I can see what you
Oh,
mean. You're worried
yikes.
about your individuality?
I mean, I I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I don't think I've ever thought of you guys as a pair. Even when you showed up on the first day of class and basically introduced yourselves together. Well, you introduced the two of you together, and Jace kind of was just like,
Yeah.
Hey, Azumi.
Uh-huh.
Team moves. When one of you shares a moment of vulnerability without the other one present, mark a condition to mark a potential. Do you want to do that?
Woohoo.
I even forgot that is a joined team move. Yeah. I don't know how much of that, but I think all this talk is gonna push Izumi to the point where, you know what? I think marking insecure at this point really makes sense, so I'm glad you remind me about that. I'm gonna mark potential, and I'm gonna have Izumi take insecure.
Mm-hmm.
So I know a lot of people, maybe like merit people or your families, probably see you guys together all the time, but I never really thought of it that way.
I think I did for a little bit.
That's fair.
I also, just looking at what I've seen of Merit, I don't think that they helped it at all. They definitely seem to view you guys as a unit sometimes.
It isn't their fault.
I definitely did for a little bit. I won't act like I didn't. But I think that you guys are very different. I can see it now that I know you better. And I feel like you have different goals as well. And also, just by the fact that you have had 2 different life experiences, you are different people.
That's what I'm hoping is the case. When your memories have been playing tricks on you and now everything's coming back, it's like a wave and so hard to stop, but it's almost as if my life is flashing before my eyes. But I remember back when my parents were moved and I was so scared and didn't want to move and I was antsy. But I walked through that door, the main door to get into the inner sanctum, and the first thing I saw was Jace. And I couldn't even tell you what the exact feeling was or the thought behind it, but it felt that, sorry, give me 1 second.
Rebooting.
Azumi gets brain fart and she's like, I don't know how I feel about saying this one.
She flips over to another dimension briefly.
Okay.
What
Sorry.
is it, Azumi? Your good friends. Your good teammates. Benny and Condiment Man will hear you out.
God, that was the worst fucking moment to get interrupted. I walked in, the first thing I saw Jace, and I couldn't tell you what the thought behind it was, but it felt like this was part of the reason why I was moved, was him. And then things happened, Jace got into fights, and I remember... Never mind, but I've always stuck myself super close to Jace, and it felt like I had to for a while. And I stopped talking to so many people in Merit. I don't blame them for them seeing me and him as a unit. It's kind of my own fault.
Well, you were a lot younger. And once you kind of develop that kind of thing, it's hard to break out of.
I mean, yeah, but there was always kids there. The more time I spent with Chase, the less time I spent with them. 1, just because I never thought of it, but 2, is just they left us alone. And that was always what happened. But I'm kind of starting to realize, especially when I think about the teams getting swapped around or whatever, that I just really wanted to talk to you guys and get your view about me specifically. I don't know if that's kind of narcissistic or anything, but...
No, it's okay. I feel like when you're doubting your individuality and stuff like that, you need outside opinions, because thinking about it yourself will just lead you in circles.
Yeah.
I don't know how things were for you in the past, but where we are now seems like it's up to you. Well, it's up to Jace too, I guess, but there was a little while around prom before we knew what Jace's plans were, before you asked Roland. Sue like kind of draws circles in the carpet with her foot. I kind of thought maybe you and I were gonna have to have a little talk about who Jace was going with to prom. And
I thought so too.
Was never really... feels kind of silly now, because it's not like it was ever our choice who Jace was gonna go with. But I think... No, I guess I should say I hope that he ends up getting closer to more people, starting with Ethan, and
Mm-hmm.
with the team swap coming up, I think no matter what either of us thinks, it's kind of gonna be out of our hands. He's gonna be with different people, and that's
I
just
feel
how it's
like-
gonna be.
They probably put you guys on the same team to ease you in, so they'll probably separate you guys once the team swaps happen. Especially now that you guys don't share the same power.
Yeah, if you asked me, like, or you told me that and asked me about it, like, early in the semester, I'd probably freak out and make it this whole big thing, but I'm actually looking forward to it. And that's so weird. I think it's the first time ever in my life I've ever looked forward to the idea that I wasn't gonna be next to Jace. But that
That's-
still scares me, you know?
That's probably good. It means that you're moving in a different direction than how you used to be, which is growth.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's like which direction it's in, you're moving in a direction that's different, which means you're growing.
I think
Yeah.
you needed each other for a while there. It's pretty obvious that Jace needed you for a while, and I definitely would have said at the start of the semester that you kind of needed Jace, if only to translate for you. Man, yeah, I did not know how to deal with you.
I was a
I'd-
little
I'd,
bit intimidated by your energy at the beginning, but I am better about it now.
I had to legit ask him how you worked. And I think it's like I guess what Kid said is right. It must be growth, because now it would never occur to me to assume that he had that answer.
I think that it will be really good for you guys to better separate yourself, but I don't think you guys should like stop being close either. I think that wouldn't be good for either of you.
I know Jace is always going to be my best friend, but I think this is a step knowing that I have a choice and knowing that I have more than one.
I feel like it's not knowing, it's realizing. You've always had that choice, I just don't think you ever thought about it before.
I think you're right. But yeah, I just really wanted to hear your guys' take on it.
I think that it's just like any change. It's good, but scary. Even bad change is good because it means that change is happening and you need that to progress in your life, but it's always weird and uncomfortable when things are different.
There is a pounding at the door.
Oh?
Kids,
Get out of my house!
kids, you guys gotta go. Sorry. Her eyes are kind of puffed up. She looks like she's been crying a little bit.
Kids, y'all are grounded. You too. You two who aren't mine, you're also grounded.
I'm calling your
Sorry,
parents.
Jim.
I'm making it official.
We can talk about it more next time, okay? If you're still worried about it.
Yeah, next time. Thanks. She she puts an arm around both of you individually and pulls you two together and gives you both a big hug. Thanks for being my friend, you guys.
Of course, thank you for being my friend too.
I kind of want to see where this goes. I want to see what you cook up.
I want
It's
to
gonna be exciting.
kind of hard showing you guys this side of me. I always wanted to be that beacon of happiness and hope, you know? Like the same thing from first day. That girl never stops smiling.
And so, yeah, Azumi, as you're heading home, you start feeling a little lightheaded. You don't know if it's just all of the things that have been going on today, or what's going on with all of that. You make your way back, and Jace, you're also making your way back home after having a delightful little dinner. Azumi, you make it home first. You're kind of you make it over to your door, and Jace follows along shortly after. Jace, you've had something on your mind ever since the fusing of the two pieces of green, and as you're making your way through the large stone archways of the Merit hallway into the apartment dorms, you see Azumi sort of like resting with her arm up against the wall. She looks like she could fall at any second.
Hey, you okay?
uh, yeah. Sorry.
Are you sure? He kind of like he does his usual like fussing around her, looking at her eyes. Like, are you sure you're okay?
She looks a little. She looks a little like her pupils are a little dilated, and no hint of green, like would usually be there, or like what you've kind of gotten used to over the past couple of months. But yeah, she looks like she's really out of it.
I think I maybe studied a little too hard, you know? Something like that.
Are you sure? How long have you been feeling this way?
To be honest,
Kind of all day.
all day.
Like since he kind of reflexively looks down at his chest, but the eye it's not what it used to be.
It's funny. uh, like even this morning, Dad swung me around and ate some pancakes. I don't know what it was. I got a little nauseous, but maybe I think I was just exhausted from yesterday. But then I think about today and it's kind of happened, and then the studying. I didn't think that would tire me out, but I've just been really tired.
Tired.
Yeah,
Tired. How tired?
like I just want to close my eyes and go to sleep. Almost all the time. We really, really were exhausted yesterday, huh?
Oh no.
I hope it's not more than that. He's like still looking at her eyes.
It could be maybe after effects from my head, just like, you know how my memories have been spacing out and people said I was doing something but I couldn't remember, like all day, like after your thing. I've been trying to figure things out. I've been trying to piece together. You remember when we talked to Dante?
Yeah.
He talked about kind of stuff about the artifact. And I tried remembering, everything about going into the lab and talking. And then my head really hurt. And I think that's why I got nauseous when we were interrogating him and had to throw up. Whisper always told me, like, when that kept happening, to meditate and just, make things clearer.
You were getting sick whenever you tried to.
Specifically that. I think it's just because, trauma. I hit my head really hard when that happened.
Can you think about it now?
She tries.
Nothing's coming. It's just the last thing you remember really was opening the door to go into the lab.
I guess, I don't know. I would think that'd be something I would come back first. Maybe it's amnesia from hitting my head so hard. I feel like I'm having a really good grasp on my memories. I could really figure things out. Maybe when the green was trying to make it hard for me to remember that, it's because it didn't know what to do. Because, hitting your head, amnesia. And that's why it hurts so bad.
Jace, he's like listening, but it seems like he's only half listening, and he keeps kind of looking back at this, and he's gonna kind of like, he's not addressing that he might be acting weird at all. He's gonna stop fussing around with her real quick and just check her pulse.
It's weak.
You okay? I think I'm just exhausted, Chase. You don't have to worry.
No. I think we need to talk to Whisper.
Like, right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Lead the way. She makes a step and kind of falls over.
Shit.
Sorry. You think you could lend me a shoulder?
Come on. We're gonna just. He leans her against the wall. Just don't go to sleep.
It's getting late.
Don't go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
He leans in here and is like, "Hey, get Whisper."
Is this a code green get Whisper or
just do it?
Why?
Rushes in.
Why are you talking like something bad's gonna happen?
Jace, Azumi.
Hi, Whisper.
Azumi, are you alright?
She's not.
I'm fine. I'm just really tired. I think I just
she's not. I remember more about the accident. Said.
What happened?
And she was fine after last night, so I thought it would be okay, but...
Jace.
She
what
died.
happened?
She died.
What? No, I just hit my head. You told me so.
Yikes.
And that is where we are going to end this episode of Valor Academy.
Jace lied. Azumi died.
Oh, yikes.
Yikes.
But
Big yikes.
yikes.
And so
Y'all like
right.
my new shoes? They're yikes.
It's so fucking
Are we doing are we just not gonna do the after session stuff anymore?
yeah, I think we're
at that point.
we're at that point. And so,
All right, I am going to make one note. I've been holding on to an advancement forever because I didn't know what to do with it, and
Okay.
I've made my decision. I
What
was
is your
going to
decision?
take the last couple of flares, but I'm not. Instead, since I have the correct number of advancements to take it, we're gonna take an adult move.
Which one?
I think we are going to take. Yeah, we're gonna take Wield Your Powers.
Oh yeah, Wield Your Powers Club.
Makes sense to
Yeah.
me.
My
It was
except
either
now
gonna
my
be that.
my freak has fallen to 0 since I took that.
It was either gonna be that or overwhelm a vulnerable foe, but I was like, you know what?
Okay.
Jace has grown into Wield Your Powers territory.
All right.
Fair.
So, do we have a straw poll that we want to do?
Is
If not, we can skip straight to fan art.
Which member of Valor Academy is dead?
Hints!
Oh.
It was all of them!
Yeah. Well, which member of Valor Academy is dead? Is
The
it
easier question is which
Elvis?
is alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jace. The answer is just Jace.
Jace, who is a necromancer? We were team dead the whole time, baby!
Hey, chat, you were right.
You're right, it was Team Dead the whole time.
A year and a half ago, they fucking called it, mate.
The
straw poll could be something like, which member of Valor Academy do you think would dress up the most for Christmas?
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
would
one.
have them
That's coming up in universe soon.
who would dress up the most for Crimbin.
Which member of Valor Academy is most likely to steal Christmas?
And we can put Ethan on this
Yeah.
poll as well.
We'll do that. Elpis was here, wasn't here.
Not that wasn't my sister.
That was not your sister.
I don't know her.
That's
She doesn't even go here.
kid, you just can't go around calling everyone your sister. Look, case in point.
Yeah.
Thank you, Majin. I really appreciate that reference. You fucking get me. God, finally someone in my life who will do this for me.
There's the straw poll. Let's go ahead and look at some fan art.
Yeah.
Is there an Imgur? Oh, there it is.
We do have an Imgur.
Yeah, let me pull it up and switch to fan art mode. Okie dokie. Fan art mode? Where's fan art mode? There's fan art mode. First, from the Mew, gay babies.
Aw,
Yay,
very
babies.
cute.
Hey, baby.
God, their little gremlin faces.
I like the question marks above Jace's head.
He's like, and he's looking up at the word gay, like, oh.
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 Does this word apply to me? Azumi looks his baby and like, yeah, I'm baby.
I'm baby.
Babies.
Next from the Sprite the Path.
Jay watching from chat. I'm in danger.
That's good.
From Roland. Or I'm sorry, not it's Roland, but Reaver Babe. I'm sorry, Reaver Babe.
Stonks.
From Reaver.
Thank you, Reaver Babe.
Thank you, Reaver Babe. I'm sorry, I got Roland on the mind. Next from Faye.
Hey, I'm gonna pay you $1,000 to fuck off.
Oh, thanks.
Kid fucks off. He would have done it if you just asked.
Friend.
Oh god, these are my favorite.
From Caravay197. Look at this.
90s anti-heroes of Valor Academy, Team Blood. I just imagine like someone like Imitar looking over costume designs like that and be like, yeah, those were the days.
What do you mean? He just looked like his first icon with the fucking beret.
Yeah, with a beret, and he's got all these pouches and shit all over him.
I just want to call out real quick. It is in fact Viking Academy.
Oh yeah, Viking Academy.
Yeah, no, this is very Rob Liefeld, and I hate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
The feet are drawn too well to be Rob
Yeah.
Liefeld.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the feet aren't visible at all. which
I mean,
Yeah.
but they are on like ballerina point. At
Yeah, they
least
should be-
Izumi is, so like that's.
It should be behind rocks. And then we got the second one. I really love
yeah.
that Frankie.
It feels so right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
Jace is Shatterstar. Yeah.
Yeah, he sure is. That's accurate.
Yeah, that's
Oh, and
really good.
Jace is doing the Rob Liefeld on point,
Yeah.
Mhm.
where it's like,
That
I don't
is-
know how to draw a foot, so I'm just gonna taper
Draw-
the leg off
Yeah.
into a point.
Yeah. I need duck
This
bills.
is the timeline we didn't phase into, and I'll be honest, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shatterstar Jace when?
Yeah.
And so,
Next, from the Mew.
Do you want to be my sidekick?
Bitch, what?
God, Hoshika's been holding on to that for so long.
She's been waiting to pop that question for so long.
she gets down on one knee and she opens up
Yeah.
a briefcase and inside is a contract.
Will you be my sidekick? God.
Oh my god! Next from Neon, a new artist. We haven't helped this.
Neon. Is that Neon? I thought that was Monichi.
Is it?
Mm-mm. No, this is
According to
from
the
Neon.
imager, it's Neon, new artist.
Hold on.
I'll-
Oh, it is.
I'll-
Yeah, it
It's
is.
not from
Wow,
Monichi.
it's very cute. Thank you so much.
Yeah, get your artisan roll.
The best part of
Get them
Hoshiko's
rolls.
sales pitch was the fucking like, yeah, and you're pretty. I mean, we want you to be, less pretty than me, but like,
That's
Yeah.
actually in the contract.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot be pretty.
Cannot be prettier than
Cannot-
Hoshiko.
Cannot outshine Hoshiko.
Next from Reaver Babe.
Meanwhile, in the nurse's office
Yeah.
during that scene, oh, where's all the kids? I gotta protect them with band-aids.
God.
Thank you, Riptide. Thank you, Reaver Babe. Next, from the Mew.
I am the boss. My name is Miss Suhela, and I'm here to say I'm gonna blast your ass in a major way.
Very nice. Oh, from B, another new artist. We're getting a full
Oh,
new
thank
artist.
you so much, B.
He
Got
likes-
we got the cute little Elpis.
Yeah, this is old Gen Elpis.
G1 Elpis.
Yeah, made a return.
Oh man, this one.
The G stands for gay. Sorry.
From D.
Mo?
Hold on. Am I muted?
No, you're
No,
good.
no.
You're good.
I just clicked out of it.
Okay, I got it. Heterosexuality is dead to me. All I crave now is the raw gay horsepower of a motorcycle.
Oh my god.
The amount of time we've spent talking about that fucking blank.
Yeah, like that was the moment I was wait, hold gay, huh?
Yeah. Like
He's
was
riding
the
on the
source
back of
of
my
the
motorcycle.
awakenings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, next from D.
Well, let me see. I would say that given all of the circumstances, in my professional opinion, what the fuck?
Yeah, you and us both. Shit's fucked.
We all.
Yeah. Oh, from D. Is this kid getting lost?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is me and my best friend.
I love
Me and my best friend,
Malaise.
Malaise.
I love Malaise so much.
He's like my mentor now. My mentor figure. I get to have everything I want.
Oh, look at that. Very nice. Now next from Zero Enderborn.
I want my sister back.
I want my sister back.
I really like the Ethan down on his knees like
No idea what's going on.
Like everybody abandoned him at that table. He was like, "Did I say stupid? Is everyone just leaving me every time I say something dumb? What's happening?"
Everybody just sitting there like, guys.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know what replaced you guys.
Yeah.
It was as Mui.
Yeah. Oh, Azumi, when did you get that new shirt? Oh, that's a cute nickname.
Haunting.
Next from Mistletoe.
Oh my god, look, it's the best hero, Pele! Meanwhile, in the purple dimension, oh my god, it's the best hero, Condiment Man!
No!
Cursed timeline.
Cursed image. Thank you, Miss Mistletoe. Next from Lesser 2020.
Currently in the Fae dimension. Hi. Current Ellie in the alternate universe. Hello.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
all forms of Elpis. Thank you so much.
Yeah, those are the 3 Elpis.
Oh, and from Reaver Babe, alternate dimension flux.
Give me
An
your
agent
bells.
Titled Flux game.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day in Halcyon City, and you're a horrible flux.
Yeah.
Next from D. Azumi
Aw,
on the
it's-
balcony. She
Aw.
doesn't know what called her, but sure is shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
This is cute.
There's like a sniper rifle pointing out of a window somewhere, and she's like, "Huh, who's looking at me?"
Oh look, look at that red dot.
Red mole!
I feel like someone's watching me, she says as the camera looks through a crosshair.
Some fucking Day of the Jackal shit.
Yeah.
That's all I could think the whole time.
Next from the Mew.
Study time!
Yay!
Super cute.
Hashiko's real cute.
Oh, next from D.
Oh.
D.
Aww.
You were
Real
good
crying
for me.
hours over here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was very emotional.
So ends the relationship that never was.
Aw.
She did her
Yeah.
best.
The next time Ethan sees her, he's like, wait, hold on. Hold the phone.
Wait a minute. Am I a cuckold?
He's like, am I the other woman? Oh no.
Oh no. Next from
Very specific Ethan problem.
Yeah.
Things
where's-
would only happen to Ethan.
Ethan
Kid-
has a struggle.
Kid, where is Elpis?
She's exploring with her sister. Oh no.
Oh my god, she's gonna be extra grounded when next time I see her. And you're getting grounded again too, kid.
Okay.
Oh,
Ethan?
Excuse me,
Oh.
Miss Loftus. Can I...
Ethan, do not talk to me right now. You're grounded too.
What? I'm grounded? Oh man, Imitar's not gonna like that. Tell
God, that conversation. Imitar, I'm grounded. What?
Who
My
grounded
teacher
you?
grounded me. Oh.
Oh, then you're grounded.
Next from Mew.
God, what a terrible cat they have.
So, I felt very called out when you described that cat, Austin. So,
What? What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like you saying that a cat attacks your feet in your sleep. I don't know. I just feel a little called out.
I mean, I had a
Well-
cat that did that bullshit.
Yeah,
She was terrible.
twice called out.
Well,
on the
you
stream.
take from what you know.
Next from D.
Integrity is looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Oh, that doesn't seem right.
Ethan.
I have not gotten to make the joke that the only music he listens to is a Donna Summers album. That's it.
Just the one.
Just the one. Greatest hits.
No other music exists. It's just that one Donna Summers
That's all he
album.
writes to. Yeah.
Oh no, from Marvin 63.
In this dimension, I get to be the boss now.
No.
Finny.
I'm pretty sure those, like, the things on the side are, the giant collar, but I like to imagine that's
There
his
is arms.
tiny arms.
Yeah, he's just like excited. Yeah,
I am a penguin.
Raise the roof!
From D.
Was that a gay thing?
It was all a gay thing, Ethan.
Oh, I love the
whole
mitts. That's the
time.
exact pose that I was thinking of too. Just like the arms up to chest, like, oh my god.
It was all gay. Next from that guy.
A Swanson gay dinner fried chicken.
Ugh, look at those
Hey.
vegetables.
A genuine
chest.
gay brand dinner.
Just butter. Ah,
God, that looks awful. It's like an airplane dinner.
Yeah, I like how I can't tell if that's a sunny side up egg or a mashed potato.
it's mashed
That's mashed
potatoes
potatoes.
with just butter on top. Because
Yeah.
instead of making it with the butter, they just are like microwave the butter into your potato.
Yeah.
God from a Mew.
What? Why is it so dark?
Congrats, Jace, you're gay! Now go on and kiss your boyfriend.
Pew!
That's their relationship.
That's exactly how it happened. From Neon.
Guys, quick, big, gay.
Shiloh's ready. Like she's like, I knew it.
Shiloh looks up and is like, my day has come at last.
God.
There is a god. She's smiling right now.
She's the god of chaos.
Yeah, she's so fucking excited.
From D.
Oh, he worries.
He worries.
He worries for the girl.
I think there's one more.
Yeah, we do have one more.
Yes.
From Reaper Bay.
The sixth sense.
Izumi's not having a good time. That's okay.
No one is.
Nah.
It's fine. No one is.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm having a great time. Actually, no, I got grounded.
Yeah.
ah, ha, ha.
I got
Kid is
double
not
grounded.
exempt this time.
For once, kid is not exempt.
That's right. Let's go ahead and post the poll and look at the results. Let's see. Which Valor Academy PC would dress up the most for Christmas? Suhaila down with 2 votes. Ethan next. I think that Ethan is proportionally a little lower than I thought, but with 4 votes. Kid up there with 7 votes. Jace with a strong 11 votes.
I'm guessing it's because Azumi makes Jace.
Oh no! If
More
you
like
don't
it's like
think
seasonal
Jace,
makeup and stuff.
yeah, no. If you don't think Jace is like, I'm gonna fucking, this is my time to be as extra as possible
Candy
for
cane eye makeup.
any reason, then you're wrong.
Azumi there, 23 votes, wants to make sure everyone sees her Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer costume.
Oh, yeah. Feels right. Feels whole. Feels natural.
It's very right. Hey Austin!
Hey, Mom.
Thank you for this wonderful episode of Titan Academy. That's the right one, right?
Yeah. This beautiful episode of Phoenix Academy, and
Yeah.
well, you guys are very welcome. I'm so glad that you all could join us, and thank you very much to our special guest Lamp who joined us for this session.
In all seriousness, thank you, Mo.
Yeah, thank you, Mo.
I just looked at the thing like, oh, was she here? Sorry. My bad.
On this episode of Valor Laden Friends.
Yeah, this episode of Valor Laden Friends. And so, yeah, you guys are all very welcome. You guys are a joy to have, and yeah, we're things are heating up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
We're close to that final
Thank you
stretch.
for the raid, but the stream is currently
Yeah,
ending.
you just
Yeah.
missed us.
Uh-oh.
Oops. We appreciate you though.
Yeah. Thank you
We
very
have the
much.
same reaction as when your meth lab gets raided by the feds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Scatter!
All right. So, thank you all to our awesome audience who joined us. Have we plopped down the Discord? or
You
anything?
guys definitely should join the official surprise round Discord, where you guys could go ahead and talk about all your favorite shows, not just including Valor Academy. We have Evan War, we got Mega Men's, we got Cheer Up. Zenaxon's coming back soon, I promise it will. All of our Jason shows, such as Space Ditties, Wind Rose, and a very important show that I think someone else should talk about.
What would that be?
We can talk about duets with dice. Yay!
What?
Watch Duets with Dice.
That is a channel that both me and Mo are where me and Mo play. We play a lot of World of Darkness games and stuff like that. And it's been a little quiet lately, but we're getting back to the point where we're going to be able to start putting some more stuff out for it, and we're pretty excited. For that.
Excited, yeah.
I love how you
Also-
make I love how you make these promises. I love it.
Also, you guys should check out our Patreon because we got a lot of neat stuff cooking up,
Mhm.
and the support really helps us. Specifically, we have a lot of really cool stuff coming out in regards to Valor soon.
Yeah.
You guys
Mhm.
should check out the Patreon. Consider becoming a Patreon so we can continue to do those neat things that we're doing.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, the fucking Azumi dead drop happened. I could post one of my favorite jokes that I couldn't save from the Jason Azumi
There's
flashback.
so many jokes we can say now.
Oh yeah, so
God,
many.
yeah, check out the Patreon for that. It's probably like my favorite fucking
Also-
Azumi joke.
We still have a lot of new icons that are coming up for Valor that will probably get posted there early, so you can check those out early as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faux show.
Get ready for some hot new arts.
But yeah, join the Discord if you haven't already. If you're feeling very extra generous, go ahead and check out our Patreon. And I think that's all we need to plug.
Yeah, I think so. So, with that, thank you to all of my players for being here. Thank you to the audience for being here this time. And thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.